Welcome back to Dinset's Teching Out Badass. Yeah, we are doing things a little bit different tonight. We're gonna play Mouse PI for Hire. Bro, I missed the R. Did I misspell something here somewhere for hire? What is does you missed the R? What do you mean? What happened? Is there something wrong with the? Is the black and white illusion not working? Should be. I don't see why not. I changed up my frame. It's a little more minimized. I think it looks okay. There's a little bit of steam. I hope that looks all right. Yeah, we're hopefully going to play a 60 FPS game tonight because I hooked up the Xbox. Guys, wait till you see this, okay? Oh, the sound effects, my bad. Shoot. Sorry. Sorry about the sound effects there. Did I get those turned off? I forgot that that grok makes a sound effect. Now you missed the R in thrush. You called me thush. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to lean over and try to type this out. I was letting you guys know that we're doing things a little bit different tonight. At the last minute I was thinking, man, it's too bad I don't have like an Inspector Gadget outfit with like the fedora and the trench coat. I do have a trench coat. I could put a tie on, but I do not have the hat. Now there is a place in the city called Hatman Jack's where they probably sell a hat like this. It'd probably set me back $100 just to. Is there a thing? What's the name for it when you cosplay and live action role play a game stream? Is there a name for that? I do not own one. That's the problem. And my trench coat is black. I think I could kind of get it to work. Unfortunately, if I'm not going to get to work the first stream, why bother doing it again, right? So I don't know. But check this out. Kaboom! The game just got installed too. So I'm going to leave the game in color just in case something shows up in color. I'm assuming nothing shows up in color. But is there a name for it when someone really commits to the role playing while playing the game? Now see here, son. Yeah. Ah, yeah, she was a good one in bed, I'll tell you. Yeah. Not too kind. You know, there. Only cosplay I know of is furry. Okay, well, that's probably not what we're going to do. Everything is so noir. Yeah. So what I did was I quickly, hastily put a black and white filter over like every element. So nothing should be in color here. And I hope that people have fun with this. People venture across the stream and go, I'm gone colorblind. You know, that'll be like a cool reaction to have. We're going to be drinking a C4 that I started yesterday. And even though, hey, Paper Banjo's here. We got the whole gang. Mr. 10 Years was here, and I was like, oh, man, come. I'm going to be late. I have to like, set this up. I had to run some errands for my mom. We're also going to be eating. Check that out, Banjo. I changed the frame. It's a little bit more subdued. It's not perfect. Has some issues, but whatever. Skittles Tide Pods. You know, a very fitting thing for a mouse PI, right? Now, you totally should do that like on April Fool's next year. Just have the stream go black and white for no reason. Yeah, it's probably a good idea, actually. Hey, what do you guys mean? It's in color. What are you talking about? Oh, this other thing is kind of like flashing. Not in color. Let's see. That is the... And if you guys tip, the tips will be in color. So if you need to see the mouse jump on screen or the kitty, if you need to do the kitty... That should, okay, contributor, filter, paste, close. There, that should be good now. Old time, this is an old timey stream, I'll tell you. Ah, yeah, she was a good dame, I tell you. Legs like a 2x4, yeah. Now you see here, Sonny. Yeah, see? Yeah. I don't know if you guys would want me to try to commit to that. If I ran out and got a fedora, like tomorrow, it's not going to be cheap. And then I'd have to really commit to the... Now you see here, son, you get up back on the trolley now. You know, I don't know if this game has voice acting. Well, back in my day, Sonny boy, I tell you. This is Mouse PI for Hire. The company did not send me a review code. I just purchased it. And so we're free to make fun of them. You know, that's kind of the way that works, right? Well, they didn't pay me enough to like their game, right? Barely hear something. I'm glad this isn't black and white, though. They're committed to it. I saw it got savaged by IGN. They gave it like a 6, which kind of made me want to play it more. Language English, subtitles on. I better not have to do any voice acting or I am going to be pissed. Let's see, next. Photosensitivity and general health warning. This game may include flashing lights, rapid changing images, patterns in my camera movement. Oh yeah, you see here, boy. Adjust the corners so they fit the screen. Always seems to work. Thank you, HDMI. When we were on Component, that was a problem. The reason I'm playing this on ye old Xbox. Don Wonder. Oh, you brought out the black and white. Is that supposed to be more like, oh, I'm dead, left dead or something? Now, back in my day, the bathrooms were for shitting, not for taking pictures. Redundant emote modification. If anyone tips, the tips are going to stay in color. I'm not going to mess with that. And I was curious if color would show up in this. This should run 4K 60 on the Xbox. Unfortunately, it's 1080p 60 on the Switch 2, so I went with the Xbox. And also, I could get about 20 bucks off, so why not? At the same time, you know, I kind of like getting achievements every once in a while. We can see that there are some 3D animated elements here. You see that, like, hopping horn and Vitrola over there. That's what we called it, that record player. But we got 2D sprite sweeping. So I'm curious what this is like. I only heard about this game maybe years back and then realized it was coming soon. This does mean we're probably not going to play Pragmata unless it arrives at my local Target in a way in which I can use it towards a $100 offer to save 20 bucks and put money towards it. We'll see. I'll find out about that tomorrow, I guess. Why does the main character look like Mickey Mouse? I mean, it's black and white 40s cartoon. Everybody's gonna kind of... They have, did they call like tube arm animation? Where they don't really have joints. The arm is just like... whoop. Like the corners of my frame over here, right? The original Mickey Mouse is in public domain. Glad you pointed that out, Banjo. I do sell a public domain Mickey Mouse shirt on my merch shelf, which this morning YouTube said they are removing. That they're getting rid of the merch shelf for a more streamlined appearance. It's like, why not let that be, you know, up to the content creator, how they want to decorate their channel. So no more buying merch from the shelf. You'll have to go into the store. I've never sold any merch anyway. No one's bought any of that stuff. I had like, no one ever visits the store. So, you know, it's like, yeah, what difference does it make? All right, we're gonna keep this. It looks pretty dark on your screen, but hey, it looks kind of dark on my screen too. Gameplay mode, studio cut, director's cut. What do you guys like there? Now this looks like it does have a little bit of broken up. Medium added visual. You see how this has like a little bit of like dust on it? What do you guys think? Vintage cut, archive, heavier visual filter. That's gonna like not run at like 60 FPS so much. Custom. What do you guys think? Studio is maybe a little too clean for this, if we're being real. If you want to feel like it's vintage, but kind of restored, I think Director's Cut might be the way to go. Cellulose disc, vinyl. Cylinder, oh my lord. Brown wax cylinder, oh my lord. Hey, how about we go with vinyl? How much director's 80 diffusion? I don't really want any diffusion. How about we hit vinyl? Okay, we might need a little bit. 20. Does that look pretty good to you guys? Do a members only stream for director's cut. Cutting room floor material. I think cutting room floor actually sounds better than director's cut. I wish I went with that. It does. Studio looks too crisp, I feel like. Programmer, I rage quit Smash, and I was supposed to take it back today, but I renewed, or rather rechecked out for another week, both Hades 2 and Smash. I will not be doing any more Smash single player. Maybe we will do some Smash multiplayer or something. You know, maybe. I don't know. I just didn't have time to go into the library today, so I did that on the app. I think this looks pretty decent right here. Privacy notifications. Here, let me tell you. Cookies, yeah? Her name was Cookie. What's this email you talk of? Son, I don't think your head's on straight. Let's do some lobbies later. You're saying the Smash Mouse PI? Yeah, you want to send us some MLX? Game errors, autosave. Think of this as Cuphead as a shooter, if one must, right? So Cuphead, you can't make it completely clean. But this, evidently, you can. And if I want to save a clip. So I've got a little bit of scraggly dusts happening, a little bit of diffusion. Should work okay. I'm sorry, but that I was lured into a trap. There was a hot Asian babe I was trying to rescue, and then it turned out she had like a killer camera that dicked down poor Kirby so hard I had to rage quit the game. I'm sorry. There was a mafia guy's daughter in an episode of the Flintstones named Cookie. Oh, was there? I do not remember anything about a particular Flintstones episode, except I know I must have watched Flintstones, right? And then at some point, Bam Bam and Pebbles were old. Or rather, teens, but like stacked or something, I don't know. Graphics. I'm going to keep it at 90. We'll go with quality. Performance. Well, you know, you tried it. I think performance might do 120 hertz. But honestly, since we're kind of doing things to mess with the picture, maybe it really didn't make that much of a difference. We're going to put it on vinyl, controls. Let's make sure that we get that invert mouse. No. Invert controller? Do you mean left stick, right stick? Invert controller. I'm gonna hit Y for apply here. Doesn't do me any favors that there isn't really a... Oh, now you want me to hit back? So did I apply it or not? All right, guys, here we go. New game. What do you guys think? Rookie, a detective, or super sleuth? For newcomers and story-focused players. Baseline experience for shooter fans. For those seeking a serious fight. Well, I do fancy myself a badass. Oh my god, the screen screwed up. That is not normal. What you guys are seeing is not normal. Is that highlighting? It is. Wow. The screen is not scrolling up on my screen. It looks like it stopped. It froze. Maybe I was doing too much, as the kids say. Okay. Send out alerts if the screen starts doing weird stuff or freezes. It doesn't happen too often, but it has largely happened with Xbox. Okay, guys? Yeah, we don't want the DSP mode. I'm thinking detective or super sleuth, right? I mean, I am kind of a badass, so how hard could it be on super sleuth, right? It doesn't really say what the difference is. It's up to you guys. You guys vote quick, detective or super. You guys can hear me, right? Like, no one's saying anything about, you know, first options for this DSP guy, correct? Yeah. Famous last words, I'm a badass. I don't think it's fair to compare this game to Cuphead. Both games are genre games that really just are different genres of games that have rubber and, well, I mean, I think as far as the workflow for designing this game, they would have had to do a little something like Cuphead, right? All right, guys, detective it is, okay? Unfortunately, if you do it too hard, pause, streams may take forever,
It
right?
was the last stretch, and I was starting to get serious deja vu. Now, where did that bastard go?
Whoa. You can't see your feet. On Game Pass, there is category, you can see your feet, and this is a no, you can't. So the stick inverted, it is a bit sensitive as balls. Maybe even a little too much. Seems like default sensitivity is pretty high. Let's see, do we want to... Is that a girl, or is this the boys? We're just looking around a little bit. Check out the posters. Quick and steady solves the case. Eh? Yeah. Dash. Speed lines. Be on the lookout. To be on the lookout for clues. Interesting. Yeah. More clues over here. Trail went cold. Use the brush. Damn.
Yeah, opening the door ain't rocket science.
Oh, that's cool. It's like you dust for fingerprints, but you get footprints showing you where to go. Been seeing that on games. South of Midnight, you hit down on the D-pad, and then this like strand comes out that shows guide strand, tells you where to go. Let me guess, you have to read every clue in the game. See? Yeah. Climb the ladder with X. I'm surprised it's not just a straight walk up the ladder. It's gonna tell me to jump. What do you know?
Jumping.
1, 2, skip the Maloo. Mind your head. I think that the clues should have been written more old-timey, right? Hold on, okay, so he gathered that. Really had to get on top of that, it seemed. Okay, so... this is broken for a reason, right?
My joints ain't what they used to be.
Did I just take some fall damage? I think I did. It's too gray for yellow tape. Yeah. Oh, wow, the gun is out. And I have some kind of stick drift, it looks like. Huh. Obviously, not the whole game is illustrated old-timey. It's kind of like there's characters in a 3D world. See this briefcase, right? Briefcase is like polygon, and then this thing over here, they fancied up a bit. Ah, yeah. Bendy and the Ink Machine. I hadn't heard about that. Was it an FPS? Oh my goodness sake. Get healed D with our wonder drug. 'Tis just a scratch. Your hand came off. Press and
First
chug.
aid, the secret weapon of a good detective.
I'm surprised he's not saying his secret weapon is... Ah, yeah, alcohol. Bottle of Jack. I guess those are bullets if I need it anymore. I don't think you can take that with you. I think you have to use the healing right there. Pick the right tool for the job.
So now
Browse your
it's just
arsenal,
one of
huh?
you, huh?
Oh, whoa, shoot. I guess that's my blood or
Wasting my
ink.
time.
Wow. Look at that. He went all Doom on us. Like, flat. Alright, so hold Y. Crack the knuckles, let's go. Alright, so what is our story so far, huh?
Come on.
Bendy is a first-person horror taking place in an abandoned animation
finally.
studio with a ton of black ink. Is it black and white? Use typewriters often. Resident Evil much? Is Resident Evil the first game to use the typewriter save? Tail picking. Break, enter, rescue. Tail picking? You mean like picking a lock? Okay, so... Well, that was definitely a little different than you usually see it done in a game, right? Come on, take it. Oh, but the other stuff I just walk over and he grabs? Come on. Black and piss yellow. Oof. Yeah, I see what they're saying right there. Give yourself a little bit of room. There might be some obstacles or something to watch out for.
Uh-oh, we got company.
Heard a ding. I think his gun is a Mauser. X reload. You know, so many games
Out of
play the
every
same.
virtue
Right?
in the book, he settles on closing doors behind him.
Wire D, long, white, and leading to switches. Follow them to open connected doors. Okay. We're gonna hang over here, and we're out. Oh shit. God, is this a horror? I heard there you are, and geez, that scared me. Long white doors, whatever, something. We used the switch. I think we already pulled it. Nothing really stands out, you know, being in black and white. You're going to have kind of a tough time finding things. Like, there may be collectibles that you're going to have a tough time getting. Felt that. Do we have a quick melee? Nope. I don't think we have a quick melee. Oh, that looks bad. No, I'm not going in. People dreamed in black and white until they had color TV. I don't know about that one. Took their internet by storm in the wake of Cuphead. See, I remember Cuphead was a huge fuss. There was a lot. Why am I doing this?
It's over. You got nowhere left to run.
I think I just wasted
I run
some
towards a dream. A bright future ruled by big mice.
Oh, you absolute... Hey! Hell.
Wait, I'm Jack Pepper, right? Right, give me a melee. Wow, blood splatter right there. Oof. Wow. Is that a Ninja Turtle? What do you got there, Don? Alright, stick and move. I need to drink something. No, I guess that got... So it gets you the health before you drink it. You pick it up and you get the health instantly. Because I saw the health go up to 74 before I even drink. You can see the projectiles. Can I not pick up his gun, though? Oh, we got something over here. Hold on, we got a lot of things happening. Wait a sec. Okay, so the button you think would be run is like a slide or crouch. So you have a little bit of a slide, and if you keep going, he stands up. He doesn't stay ducked. I've never heard of this color dreaming thing, though. You'd have to ask somebody really old. Did you dream in black and white, Granny?
Whoa, whoa. What was that?
I mean, it's not like we dream in 4K now or 3D, you know? Like, I just don't think that makes any sense. I mean, I'm kind of kicking some butt, right? If I had a way, do I have a quick melee? I do not. I'm pushing everything I can think of.
Guy's got stamina, I'll give him that.
Oh, there we go, B. You'd think that would be the crouch, honestly. Maybe that doesn't kill. Maybe it only stuns. Looks like there's a bit of a cooldown if you use it too excessively. Yeah. I don't think I've ever dreamt in black and white. I'll tell you that. Even after watching The Seventh Seal or Wild Strawberries. There we go. Oh, I like that it's dancing. Okay, we got obstacles to look out for here. Is he picking this with his tail? They did say something about tail pick, right? Is that BioShock like? I'm trying to recall. I should probably pick up the original BioShock. That trilogy is usually $10, right? Oh, can I dash into this guy, or do I get a perk that allows me to do that? I'm more of the shoot first, ask questions later type of guy. Type of mouse. That's kind of how his voice sounds, right? This is giving me GoldenEye vibes. Remember the missile silo stage?
And
Oh, you...
another. What is it with this guy in elevators?
He's going. You ran off with my best dame. I don't know, what's a female mouse called? My mousette. See? Need some health. Okay. Oh, shoot me. I didn't see that one. Go. Jammed. Was there a timer? Was there a timer that I didn't see? What the heck? Did I miss a timer? You notice how the PS5 Pro does not say 4K? Or it doesn't say, okay, it doesn't say 8K on the box. They no longer advertise that. Oh man, I didn't see a timer. I didn't. I need that health, man. Ah.
Oh, won't make it to the end, huh?
Okay, I don't see a timer. Maybe you can only put so much tail in a lock. You know? I don't think I saved. That's the A button. Maybe it saved there, I don't know.
Stop right there! The hell? He's way too far.
I can hear you just fine, you meddling mouse.
Really? With the engines and the wind?
Don't care.
Fair enough. I'll be there in a blink, all right?
Just shoot
Not a
him here.
chance. This is the end of the line for you, Pepper.
We'll see about that.
Not a lot of way to dodge those shots. That explosive? See, the thing about the Xbox is it seems like if you want to drive or shoot... Okay, this guy just appeared. That guy was not there. What was that? The guy just spawned on top of me, jump scared, didn't he? Driving and shooting, man. That's what the Xbox does best.
You rocked the boat too hard. This is where you fall down.
All right, are we going to get some story now? Of course, there's always a cold opening now, right? Troy Baker. Now that's a name I haven't heard since. Very unusual for the voice artist to get a credit like that at the top, right? Deborah Wilson. Why? Why is it always Deborah Wilson? Okay, guys, she's gonna be a villain, isn't she? She's kind of funny. I had no idea she was in every video
Some
game
falls
until
don't
recently.
begin in the sky. They begin in quiet rooms with friendly voices and fondue bottles. Mine started a few weeks back. The sky was just the exit wound. It began with a call. Routine. Familiar. Wanda from the Mouseburg Herald. Usually
Okay,
she swings
so we're
by
playing
the office
Snatcher.
with a lead. If it pans out, she hears it first. Simple, really. She gets her story, I get a few bucks to stockpile cheese, and for a moment, Mouseburg gets to breathe easy. But that day was different. She was tight-lipped. Meat on sight, details later. Had to be someone big. Recognizable. The kind that only
You're
says,
making up that
"Oops,"
she's in Air
and
Riders,
they
right?
remember their mortal too. Something within me, old instinct, baby, said turn back. Let this one go. That this case was more trouble than it was worth.
Believe me, the thought crossed my mind, but only today, and I didn't have
Trouble
time to
is what I
acquire
do.
I have a trench coat that I use for my Kyle Reese Halloween costume. I do not have a fedora. I'm sorry. It's not a period accurate trench coat. It's black. It's more of a Vietnam type trench coat.
Over here.
Deborah Wilson?
What's this about, Wanda? Care to toss me a cheese crumb? Or are we doing our usual tug of war?
I can give you more than a crumb, Jack. I can give you a magician.
A
That
magician?
doesn't sound like her.
What, like some wacko waving a stale mozzarella stick in front of a bunch of bored middle-aged mice?
Ah, something like that. But this one disappeared mid-show, right in front of a handful of surprised mice. Some say it's a kidnapping. Others, I figured it might interest you. Goes by the name Magnificent Vandal. Or whatever.
Bandel? As in Steve Bandel?
One and the same. You know him?
You could say that. All right, I'm going in.
Hold your whiskers, Jack. You're not gonna get past the yellow tape without cred. Or a pass. Here.
But it's you in the picture.
Let's just say the officer guarding the backstage is, intellectually innocent.
I'll give it a shot.
I don't feel like this gal's voice sounds period. Like, you're broke until Monday. If you guys want a tip for me to pick up a fedora, I'm going to have to go to Hatman Jack's. It's not going to be cheap. That's like the fedora place, okay? If you need me to have a fedora for this or future fedora-related streams, maybe we can work something out. Also, Neo Geo, guys. Look at that. Look at that. What do we think about the Neo Geo, guys? Is Thrift Store might have it. Do you think Goodwill? I've got a Goodwill in town. Maybe I could swing that. Change the language to English and female. I do. I have the female English announcer on Air Riders, and you're telling me that's Deborah Wilson? Are you serious? That's Deborah Wilson? I could drop by Goodwill tomorrow. I could do that. I don't want to put a necktie on. Would a fedora alone be enough to make this a cosplay event thing? Still, I don't have hobos in my town. Now, there are getting to be more Hispanic looking kids. Like, I drove by the middle school like 10 years ago on the way to the gym. And I was like, man, there's like a lot of like the browning of my towning, like mouse ears. Come on, guys. Can you put that mouse? Yeah, when I was a little kid, I had the Mickey Mouse head thing, but then you put a hat on top. I don't know if that'd work. I want to change something here. Let's try the really horrible audio quality and see what that's like. Brown cylinder is gonna be a trip. Sound degradation. We got basic, none. We're on vinyl. Cellulose disc. Brown wax cylinder. I'm curious what this could do. So I'm gonna hit Y to apply. It's making a click, so have you ever heard wax discs or cylinders?
No entry without an ID.
Oh, here you go, officer.
Oh, looking great today, Miss Fuller.
Oh, you.
That does not sound like a wax cylinder to me. Did that not save? That did not. It does make the shirt in color. Oh shoot, my bad. Yeah, I talked to this guy.
Move along, Miss Fuller. Move along, Miss Fuller.
Is this guy retarded? Like, I'm not a chick. I just gave him this chick's ID. That little Dustin for trails, show you where to go. That's a pretty cool quality of life type thing to have in games these days, you know, because there were some really obtuse games in the 90s. I don't know if you guys remember how, like, you could be, like, really stuck on a FMV game and have no access to the internet. Bandle's green room key.
Tell LT I'm wrapping things up now.
Ah, we're gonna do some crawling. Crawling in the dark, searching for the answers. That reminds me of Channing Tatum driving a Trans Am, doing a barrel roll to grab a Mountain Dew. Pretty much the most extreme commercial ever made. Hey, what's wrong? Forgot my dew. Do you remember that? I think it's from about 2002, man. It was wild. And he had a black friend who was like, I'm not sure about this, but hey, it's a white guy driving. And then at the very end, he's like, I know you forgot that on purpose, right? Oh, come on. Like, oh, it's so good. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? That's why I drink Mountain Dew. No, actually, I got into Mountain Dew a little earlier than that. But my high school had a Pepsi contract, and they had Pepsi vending machines. We had candy bars, Mountain Dew.
All right, let's get this over with.
I'm pretty sure Michelle Obama would have an aneurysm if she saw my high school. I did pretty good in Star Fox. Thankfully, you actually can use the analog stick. You can use the left analog stick on your Switch 2 Pro controller, making it kind of playable. The frame rate was pretty trash. The graphics, you know, it's very interpretive dance, and I had a hard time understanding what I was looking at times, but I beat it on hard. And then Star Fox 2 I played on hard, and I almost pretty much beat that straight up. There was just a few things I had to learn, and I rewound for. But like fight with Star Fox, beat him heads up, no problem. Got a lot of things done. Didn't have any trouble landing with the chicken walker mode of the R-Wing. Took down Andross, no problem. Like, I was really kicking some butt. I was definitely in the groove. And then the wheels fell the freak off when I tried to play Overwatch on the Switch 2. And I tell you what I think they did. I think that Blizzard knows this. They mistakenly, if you look on the Switch 2 and you install Overwatch, it does not say Switch 2 Edition anywhere on it. Then you pull up the file information, you know, like you hit plus or something, and it says software Overwatch 2. It says Switch 2 on there. Okay. They mislabeled this Switch 2 edition and just uploaded Overwatch. Or they did it on purpose and hoped no one would notice. Maybe no one will notice that this is 540p, 30 FPS or worse. Nah, screw them. No one will know. No one plays this on Nintendo. No one. And I got my ass kicked. Now, the last 30 minutes or so of that stream, I was doing pretty damn good. But it was not an ideal way to play Overwatch. Not in the least. Also, thanks to Lauren Bobart, I have worked on adding a new button to push, but it is not ready yet. So, I mean, we just have, some of the normal. And, actually, none of the buttons are black and white. So maybe I shouldn't push any. Maybe I need to make them all black and white for the stream. Because it's just going to be too jarring to see, Rich Evans pop up and laugh. You know what I mean? So maybe next time. Old pages are stained with cheese to an unsettling degree. Most of it, Mousberg. General upper crust. But one name stands out. Betty Do Fiddle. Stand-in assistant. Complete with their home address. Could be worth a visit.
An address book. Huh. Steve had an assistant. And she lives nearby.
Let's... I don't think I'm hearing brown wax cylinder type. Oh, shoot. Audio equalization. Night mode? What did I... Toggle license music. Oh, gosh. I don't know. How much licensed music trouble could we run into streaming this? I hate Mountain Dew. Stuff looks it does look radioactive. You're right. What's happening here? Is that the object of interest? I seem to be a little close. Object of interest, take a picture. It seems to want me to take a picture of this. The slick poster proudly displays the Grand Magus. What is he, Ferengi? Waving a stick presumably in front of a cheering crowd. The name Bandle is highlighted. Clear sign of modesty.
Life's treated you pretty good, huh, Steve?
Why am I floating? I'm drifting away in Margaritaville. Okay, guys. Is that supposed to be a mirror? Really, game?
All right. The coast is as clear as it's gonna get.
I haven't shot anything in a while, and I'm itching to pull the trigger. Yeah, I like to shoot people across the street. I think that ding means get ready to fight, like every time, you know?
Of course. Flies always swarm rotten cheese.
Only schmucks skip armored D-packs. I'm wondering if that popped up on your screen or did that freeze? Huh. And grab any and all, protect yourself. Do I have armor? Okay, I have a little bit of armor over my heart, it looks like. But where is that? I don't remember picking up armor. Why can't they just close the doors? Like, instead we end up with this black void. Secret found. Baseball card. Charlie Pepper. Is that my uncle? He always wanted to make it to the big time. Somebody tell me what a female mouse is called. I need to know. Are we going the right way? Catch more flies with honey than vinegar, even though flies smell like garbage more than either. Do flies smell? Have you ever smelled a fly? I'm not so sure that they smell. It's a difficult thing to try to smell a fly. I smell flies. Like, no one says that, right? So I quickly was exposed to IGN's review of this. They gave it a 6 out of 10, I believe. And they said that the references, it was too bogged down in references. There I go floating again. What's up with that? Like, too bogged down. It was like everything's a reference joke. It gets tiring.
Well, that was a speeding ticket for sure.
I don't think I've heard all these references they're talking about. Not yet. And we know that most indie games are full of references. Like I was telling you guys before, Nintendo doesn't make games about referencing other stuff. Jesus, these guys have got quite a name on them. There's no... Well, the game may as well give you, like, regenerative health. As much health as there is, but...
A lot of heat for one crime scene.
I'm wondering if on the higher difficulty, you probably don't get that kind of benefit, right? Like, there's probably not, like, drinks all over the place. Shoot. Didn't see that one at the start. What? You didn't pick all the locks? You gotta play the game all over again. Loser. I need some more weapons. We need to get more weapons going. Lord, do they give you a lot of chances to save. Flies can indeed smell. No, even though flies like smelly garbage more than... Oh, okay, I see. I was thinking you said flies smell worse than either. Okay, so yeah, what I'm wondering is, can you smell a fly? Like, no one says, man, I smell flies all over the place. What's up with this? That is a window. Mouseburg stinks. Hold on. I thought maybe somebody was up there. Okay, how are we going to open that? Drop down from the other side, huh? Does that look breakable to you? I mean, look, if you're going to do a breakable wall in this game, does this look like that? Totally normal wall. This is totally breakable, but how are we going to break it? Opens from the other side.
Damn shinglers and their explosive barrels.
Barrels, how do they work? Explosives on the move. Hit X to pick it up or kick it flying. Okay. Female mice are called does. Males are called bucks. You have got to be shitting me. That would be a deer, not a mouse. Flies are heard. Pinkies are babies. Come here, Pinky. Pinky and the Brain. Maybe that's where they got it. Dude, my backdrop is like perfect for this, isn't it? Flies are heard. This sound is usually accompanied by the smell. But what I'm saying is, do flies themselves stink? Okay, here we go. Are we gonna... Oh, okay, okay. That's it. That's a cartoon, and this one isn't. See? Yeah, I think this is pretty much where we were or something, no? Spike D's, enemy smashers. Pop them and drop them. So we gonna get some anvils? Oh. Hold on. Why am I drifting? Do you think I shoot this? Dun, 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 dun. I don't think... I've never heard of anyone smelling a fly. Ever. Pretty effective mouse killer. Oh, damn. Man, everybody's just got cash laying all over the place, don't they? Got 100% health. Boot D. Use the boot D. Why are things ending with D? I don't understand that. Stun enemies, kick down doors and barrels. It seemed like I wasn't killing anybody, right? Like maybe I need to punch them to kill them. Whoa, everybody sucks at driving. We got a lot of does out here driving, I tell you. What do we got? Miser. Outhouse. Somebody wants to fight. Damn. Ashes to ashes. Got him. Man, what a range. Game's $30, by the way, guys. What do you think about the price on that? It only cost me 12. I had 20 bucks in Xbox store to spend. It's like I'm hearing this pop. It's like there's a balloon right there. I just walked over or something. Vaughn, I'm in black. There's black and white. Colors in the night. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Black, it's white. I don't think anyone knows the lyrics to most of Michael Jackson's music. Is there a song you actually know all the lyrics to? You know, have you thought about that? A Michael Jackson song of which you know all the lyrics. I don't usually stick my nose in these things. John kept pushing. Said it wasn't no accident. I sure as hell not a suicide. Turns out he knew the guy back in the old days. Yeah, he killed himself. Bah. I knew his family since the Shrew Thicket days. Don't ask. Bad memories. Finding secrets. Remember the time? Oh wait, are we being civil here? How's it going? What direction are you facing? You know, it's kind of doing the Doom thing where it's like everyone's essentially facing you. You know what I mean? Something we kind of got away from with actual
Hey, watch.
3D.
Excuse me.
I mean, I guess it kind of works here, you know, a little bit. Thriller, thriller night. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe Thriller. Beat it. Show them how funky strong is your fight. It doesn't matter who's wrong or right. Just beat it. You know, thinking about it a few months back when I was listening to the Thriller album, I was like, when he says beat it, is he saying get out of town, scram, run away? Or beat the other gang or team, win? Is, hey, beat it, kid. No, you can beat it. Like, what is the beat it? I don't get it. How can you not know the words to Thriller? Because Michael Jackson says a lot of gibberish. Mama say mama kusa, mama say mama kusa. How the hell did that song not get a music video? You want to be starting something, you got to be starting something, right? Got it over, yeah, yeah, then over, yeah, yeah. It's stuck in the middle, but you can't have a baby, yeah. You're just like, what the shit? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Thriller has some of those moments. I prefer Beat It. I would probably put Beat It as best MJ song. Honestly, Thriller as a song is a bit overrated. Billie Jean, I would probably put it number 2. I mean, after that, you kind of have a lot of stuff vying in the top 10. He's got some bangers. I mean, Thriller is kind of like one of those top 10 Michael Jackson songs, right? But Off the Wall, I guess I don't know that song. That's not the that what song is that? Big Afro debut solo album, Off the Wall, but not a song called Off the Wall. I guess I should have listened to you know, I still have like 9 days of Apple Music. I've been thinking I'm going to grind some Hades, maybe on the weekend or something, and listen to maybe I'll listen to all the Michael Jackson albums and all of the Smashing Pumpkin albums. How about that? Because I've already actually done all of the Nirvana albums. How did the Free Willy song go? I don't remember the Free Willy one. Detective American Rabbit. I wonder if we're going to run into anything not a mouse. It's like an all-mouse society. Look at these two. Can't talk to them. I mean, you look a lot like the broad that gave me the ID to get into the place. Billie Jean, aside from not being my lover, is a good beat. You know what? Billie Jean might be one of his more comprehensible, coherent songs, right? It seems to be about something. There's not a lot of Shamones.
Coming through.
What happened to this guy? It's all mice. Well, hello, nurse. Oh, look, somebody's backside. That's different.
Hey! Never heard of patience?
Ever heard of move?
Yeah, welcome to public transit, bub.
It's like, is this guy never facing me? Okay, now I'm kind of stuck. This guy, he's like, I've got my back to you until I don't. What, are these guys keeping a secret from each other? What the hell's this? He evidently had a thing with Sega that lasted a lot longer than people think. Because he did have the Moonwalker game by Sega, right? But he also appeared in like Space Channel 5, unofficially did music for Sonic 3. Which I'm not too familiar with the Sonic 3 soundtrack. Was it like a banger or something? Like, no easy task like doing music on the Genesis. The Super Nintendo has a lot of good soundtracks. The NES has a lot of good soundtracks. The Genesis may have as many as 5 good soundtracks. It's pretty rough. It's very tinny, the Genesis. What do you guys think about that Neo Geo, by the way? The return of Neo Geo for $250. Not emulation, supposedly real hardware. It says like, I don't know how the hell they're doing it, but they're using the actual chips or something. Deep Silver's involved. Deep Silver, a reputable publisher. This isn't like, you know, the normal kind of skeezy stuff SNK Playmore gets into. Luciferian, I'm kind of on the fence because, one, I don't really have space to hook up a ton of things to the TV. 2, I want the wireless controller, but I kind of prefer the black Neo Geo. All right? So, the black one comes with a wired controller, and then you can get a wireless one, but it costs $120. And you don't even get the memory card. Now, you do get a memory card and a wireless controller if you get the white one, and you get Metal Gear, or Metal Slug. That's the problem. $100 extra gives you Metal Slug, the wireless, instead of a wired controller, you get a wireless, and you get the memory card. Yeah, SNK would do something like that. If SNK came to Nintendo and was like, "Hey, dump our library on NSO," I wouldn't need this thing, right? Because then you'd have online multiplayer for all the cool shit, right? Instead, they're being very protective in a weird way, and my screen just screwed up again, didn't it? The Xbox does not play well with this, does it? Herein also lies the problem. The flash cart, so you can install all the ROMs, is about $700. You can get 161 in one cart from like China, but that's like MVS. I cannot find an AES home console that has the cart. It seems like your only option is to get the flash cart, which is going to set you back some pretty serious ass money. They have 10 games come into this system at launch, and they're $90 a piece. But you could get the ultimate set for $1,000. It gives you all 10 games, a display shelf for them, and a wireless controller with the black console, and the black console will be individually numbered, special first printing or whatever. Savings wise, that's a lot better than buying the games each, right? Because you get 1,000 instead of, it's like the system is about $100 or something like that. It's $90 a game is pretty high for old ass games that are, obviously they could fit the whole library on one cart if they wanted, but it's also way less than the games used to be new. Like Neo Turf Masters, now called like Big Tournament Golf. You get that for $90. You could never get that game for $90 on an AES cart. It couldn't be done. I trust China will do the right thing. I think eventually you could get an AES 161 flash card. I don't know why we don't have them already. I was chatting with Scarlet Sprites about how to approach this, and he said the 161 and 1 would work, but not if it's an MVS card. It's not going to fit. It's not going to be compatible, so... Yeah, kind of on the fence about it, but I also kind of felt like if you don't act quick, they're going to sell out. It looked like there was a lot of buzz about it. Totally normal wall, huh? Last I looked, they hadn't sold out. Oh, we got company, folks. See, what's this right here? Well, I don't know what that is. Some kind of collectible I keep popping. Or distracting or something, I don't know. Oh, that's coming through the wall. Piss off. I may have to go tomorrow, then I'm gonna be broke, man. No, not good. Go what? Go to China? I mean, look, to get the black unit for $250, and then if you could have a cheap way to get all the games you wanted, even if it was sailing the high seas, I mean, I'm kind of down with it. This is old stuff. Old games should pretty much be public domain. When the system's not supported, the game should be public domain. You heard it here first, folks. Micer. So, I don't know what the hell that thing is I'm kind of popping or whatever. Is that giving away my position?
Come here.
All right, came here for you. Oh! The head came off, boys. Maybe that's armor. Is that armor I'm putting on? Is that a helmet? Today. It was announced today. This game came out today. The Neo Geo was announced today. Comes out in November. We may actually get the return of the Neo Geo before GTA 6. Because frankly, right now, I would not bet money on GTA 6 coming out this year. But hey, that's just me. This game is giving me way too many power-ups. I feel like I'm playing on easy. We probably should have put it on super hard. Should I pre-order the white one? Because, I mean, look, it's $120 for the wireless controller. But I could probably, you know, for the sake of it, I guess use a second controller. I'm a little concerned about how long the wire is. I think I could probably play with it on the stream, you know, but $250 for a authentic like recreation of the Neo Geo seems like a pretty reasonable deal to me. You know, this is a system that would normally set you back pretty considerable dough, would even be highly scratched up. You can't find them in super amazing mint condition, and people want $1,500 for them. The games were $300 a pop back in the day. That's why $90 sounds pretty damn reasonable. Mind you, these aren't going to be games steeped in DLC or anything. I could have blew them. Pause. It uses a little bit of his energy there.
Hey,
Don't shoot me, son. Mike Maple is the name. Yeah, smells like the devil's bunghole. But at least it's equally warm here. Now, listen. I ain't got that much time to talk, and you got a job to do. So, you better hurry. I heard some baddies going up.
That's too bad. They should definitely go down.
I thought maybe this guy thought I was a janitor also. Shit. No, it's blood. It's in black and white. There are some settings here. You can really have some fun with the graphics. I have it on quality. I could put it on performance. It looks like it should run at 120 hertz now, and I think it is. But it is definitely a lower resolution on my screen. You guys only see 60 FPS anyway. I'm seeing some major screen tearing right there. Maybe 120 hertz ain't it. But yeah, this is a higher... It does run better on Xbox, so we are playing on Xbox. It is available on Switch, $30. Switch 2, that is. So you can mess with the film grain, you know, have more scratches and stuff. All right, looks like things are working okay. Wants me to go up here, huh? Popped his head off, huh? Could have blown him. That's what she said, huh? Is pause and that's what she said about the same thing? Or if it's something that a girl wouldn't have said, that's when you should invoke pause? Jacksepticeye character?
Yeah, this is the place. Now, which apartment was it?
Gotta find Betty Doofidle, huh? Oh, is that explosive? Okay, what do we got over there? Ooh, are we dropping F-bombs here? I'm not... I mean, I am... For whatever reason, there is copyright audio, which if we have problems with this stream, I guess we won't do it next time. I'll turn that off, the copyright audio. Don't suppose I can change the difficulty to something manageable now, can I? Something a little more challenging, because this is pretty much story mode. This normal is pretty easy. Or has been so far. Lots of stuff to break, lots of ammo all over the joint. What do we got going on over here? Oh, is that how does pause work? Like, I guess if you say something like, oh, I was gonna blow him, pause. But then you could also do that's what she said. I don't know. I'm not really too aware of the rules on that. What have we got in here? A little shrine to the Grand Magus.
What in the...
You Betty Doofidle.
Jeez Louise, lady. You're in pieces.
Yes. Oh, Steve was so good to me. And
Are
now,
you alive?
without him, I just can't pull myself together.
Hey,
Well,
Mr. 10 Years.
Never mind.
Oh, first instance of choose your dialogue. What is that font? It is an old-timey kind of font, isn't it? Ask what happened to her. Let's ask what happened to this woman who got cut in pieces. Game seems okay. It's okay. It's not a crazy challenge in normal. Probably should have put this on Super Sleuth to begin with. It's kind of like Cuphead in the fact that there are animations like it, but there's also a big 3D world with these flat Doom-like characters who are sprites always facing you. It's something. No, that's not Comic Sans. Look at the way Ask is written down there.
What happened to you?
What you mean, what happened?
Well, not to double down on the joke,
Now,
but
she's
you
got a
look,
voice like the period here. I think this is supposed to be kind of 40s like.
Yes?
a little broken up, somewhat detached.
I sure am. And I still have to find a new job.
This is going nowhere. I'm looking for Steve.
Well, who isn't? He went poof, and now some mobsters or other are trying to get the money they lost on the show. We're ruined.
Hey. No one's gonna hurt you. Anymore. All right. Any clue who'd
You're
want
already cut in
Steve,
half, lady.
You know, disappeared.
Who wouldn't? But apart from the small gangs and the mobsters and the crazies and the girls and the
10 years,
police
how you
and
like the all
Okay. Let me just
black
stop
and
you
white.
right
People
there.
are asking me to go get a fedora. I may drop by Goodwill tomorrow and see
Give me
if
the
I can do
first thing that
that.
comes to mind, all right? Go.
Ooh, the party.
Not really the best time to celebrate.
No, the politicians, the big mouse party. Yes, sir, he did rub shoulders with them more than once. He did like them haughty perfume girls and boys, but he likes the politics more. Just ask the stage designer.
Which stage designer?
The stage designer. He tagged along with Steve and his new buddies and did some gigs for them. He's working in the opera mostly.
Oh, you could have started with that. The case stank of crime or cheese. I had to go back to the office and figure out which.
So far, it's hard to understand that there is a story. You just kind of started the game cold opening, and then it never really... You never really had time to like get a case. You just kind of like were doing things. So...
Oh, Steve!
Secret found. And that secret was... In the wake of a new fad, race to the left. One of the struggling Mouseburg Herald issues. This one briefly recounts the history of the cheese legs and the surprising evolution into car racing. When the number of smugglers began to dwindle, many former drivers decided to go somewhat legit by organizing races throughout the wetlands and outskirts of Mouseburg. There was only one rule. They had to turn left at every opportunity. NASCAT. So far, we've only seen mice. Play that gramophone. Play that funky gramophone, white mouse. Cheese legging. Like bootlegging. What did IGN have an aneurysm about? They're like, there's too many reference jokes. I'm like, I'm not seeing it. I mean, there are games, a lot of these indie games, I just can't handle their constant reference humor, but I'm not seeing that here. All right, let's see. Is this thing gonna get to your car? Car is this gonna kind of open world up over here? And then maybe it'll feel a little bit more detective-like? What the shit? Yeah, that was... Okay, those are armor. Those are like hard hats. Ass. Who's next? Get to your car. Can't spell ignorant without IGN. I don't know why, but my stick is my
When it comes
sticks
to
are like
big
drifting
shots
like
and
mad.
celebrities, Wanda might
Did
have
not
some
have any
pointers.
issue during Resident Evil, right? The last thing I played. Look at this, not doing anything. It's just, huh? Now it doesn't want to do it. Talk to Wanda. Pin your vaudeville clues. I don't honestly know what the hell the story is. So much. Oh, we are getting a little bit of exploration here. Baseball cards. Play, 25 bucks. How much money do I have? The match begins. It's split into 2 innings. Turns. Divided into 5 rounds. In the first inning, you play as the batter, and the second, you play as the pitcher. New inning. Oh man, I'm not gonna do good here. I have 1 baseball card, right? You automatically draw 5. Drop the 5 cards, a full hand. That font might be called Playbill. Maybe. I don't know. I think this is digital only. I don't think that this has a physical release at all. I think it's in the e-stores, essentially. I got an Xbox store. If the game, it seems all right. It just doesn't seem like a massive challenge, but I want to do a full playthrough, and maybe a fedora would help. I don't know about help, but, you know, sell the idea, I guess. Your opponent plays as one of their player cards. If you're the batter, then play a pitcher and vice versa. I do believe they did. I saw it like yesterday on Twitter. I just opened it up and, you know, you have to be bombarded with the reviews before you even get to play with a game. Not following IGN or nothing. It's like, gave it a 6, and their big complaint was that the reference humor. So I don't know where they're getting that idea, but whatever. And I thought, you know, they were way off base with Alien Isolation. Everybody knows that one. They have it in hand. Your opponent can also play a second card, Tactics, which boosts the selected player's ability. Did not anticipate there being a card minigame in this. Your turn. You can now play cards from your hand at the bottom of the screen. Okay. Discard. You can also discard a selected card. We probably won't be doing a lot of this, just letting you know. Your turn only ends once you select and confirm at least a player card. Tactics are optional. Okay. Your turn. And I need a bat. And here's the guy with a 5 bat. So play. With the power swing, I didn't even know I hit that. Play ball. The pitcher throws the ball and the batter takes a swing. If the batter's skill is higher than the pitching skill, the batter hits the ball and becomes a runner. Heading for the nearest base. If I should have held on to this guy. Got guys on base first. Tactics are in use. Their values are added to the relevant ability of the player. See, the batter gets batting skill boost. Draw. If batting and pitching skills end up equal, the outcome is decided by a coin toss. The fairest of all coin tosses. Movement. Runners on the field will move to a number of bases equal to the... I'm sorry, guys. I thought we would get through this quick. I made a mistake. Home run if the batting skill is much higher than the pitching skill. Well, 5 ain't much higher, but... It was a power swing. We got a triple. Alright, we want to get this guy home, right? What the hell? He just laid down 2? Well, let's see if I can get a 4 in. I can grab 2 cards, or how does this work? Let's see if we can just get this guy home. Wow, an 8? Still scored. I don't know. It's hard to maintain accents, and I was just reading some of that and thought of going about it that way. Well, is this guy gonna get destroyed again? Oh! Strike out. No? I thought a 7 is higher than a 6. No, I'm talking in general. I don't have a fedora on, for one. Is there a term for when you cosplay a game while playing it? Like an in-character playthrough? Because then I could label the stream as such, you know? But unfortunately, I didn't really think this all through until today. I think like this morning I was thinking, oh, I'll set all the screens to black and white. That'll be fun. And then I thought, oh shoot, but I'm not dressed up, you know? People in the US don't speak like in the 20s anymore. Oh no, I mean, I think they had this thing called the transatlantic accent, and you hear it in Kelsey Grammer and John Lithgow, where they sound like they're the most British Americans. You don't hear a lot of it elsewhere. It was a popular thing on the radio, I think because the radio technology at the time picked up that voice well, and a lot of other people sounded muffled. I think that's what happened. And then it started to become not realistic for people to be talking that way in movies. It's like, what? People don't really talk like that in real life. Why are you talking like that, you know? So we kind of got away from that. Let's get on base, come on. Oh, I wanted to play that and I discarded. Oh no. I don't fully understand how he scored. I thought his catcher just grabbed the ball. Oh, I'm sorry guys. I didn't know this was going to happen. Gotta hit Y. Oh, no. New inning. Plays the pitcher. And this guy's cards are way better than mine, huh? Alright, let's see what this guy got. Let's get these guys on base and then strike them out. I gotta make sure I hit Y. Switch 2 version does have 120 hertz. It also has a weird thing where the handheld mode is 30. There's a quality mode handheld where the resolution exceeds the resolution of the screen. People are like, why not give us 1080p 40? You know, instead of 120 hertz. It's weird like that. I just watched a guy eat an entire pan of refried beans and a loaf of bread with it on stream. I'm not doing that. Refried beans, no thank you. Okay, what do we got here? Boom. A home run. He's only one higher. And he got a home run out of that? Alright, can we just give up? Alright, that cost me 25 bucks. So, it is getting a little more open world or hub world or something.
So, what's up, John?
Oh, you know, same old, same old. Plenty folks drinking, not a whole lot of them paying.
The game keeps crashing.
Oh, gods, no.
Like,
and I ain't looking for no...
the Elgato is not playing well with the Xbox.
Folks, mostly. Shrews, you know? And when you're lucky enough to open a bar, you look out for the little guy.
Kind of wondering if
sure, but
somebody
can't really
paying.
pause that if that happens again. in the middle of talking. I didn't realize that the screen froze. But yeah, some elements are causing the Elgato. It's like I had it paused or something while playing the baseball, and then it got stuck there. Some elements are causing the Elgato to kind of crash. Prize dispenser. Might get some power-ups there. Hey, Wanda.
So, Jack, did you pick up anything useful on your VIP trip to the vaudeville?
Not much to go on, but I met Bandel's assistant. There's this stage designer, see?
Roland?
Roland who?
Roland, the stage designer.
So who is
Nobody ever
Deborah
remembers his
Wilson
name,
voicing
so
in
they
this
just
game?
call him
We'll
the
have to
stage
listen
designer.
for it.
Quite the specialist. He can make anything, from tiny shrew-sized dioramas to huge catapults hurling
I think that
limelights
gal
all
we
over the
ran into
stage.
who was cut in
Well,
half
that's something.
possibly could have
Shame
been
you didn't
Deborah
bring him up
Wilson.
sooner. Could have saved me some time. And bullets.
Jack. Hey, if I'd
I've
have
never
known
heard of
Roland was
cell
involved,
damage.
I'd have told you. It's like the movie trailers. You only shout spoilers after you've seen the movie.
Yeah, well, either way. Step one's charting what I've got. This
I don't
mess
think the
won't
term
organize
spoilers
itself.
existed in the 40s. If we're gonna try to maintain a 40s thing going here, I don't think people talked about movie spoilers. Pin your vaudeville clues. Well, it's not telling me where to go so much here. There are two big scoops told. Isn't there a movie called A Guy Named Trinity? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, it's these two dudes who Italian guys that do cowboy movies and stuff. Bud and Spencer or something. Pin your vaudeville acts. Where does the game want me to go? This is my place, huh, Jack Peppers? Welcome to the crime wall. Here you can view active cases and associate the clues. Clues collected and gameplay will be added to the carousel when opening the crime wall. Unassigned clues are stored in the carousel. Collect clues and resolve leads. Keep going, solve your cases. Alright, so we have to try to... Now we're actually feeling like a detective, okay. By the way, Pragmata, Switch 2, 360p? Shit. You're talking about handheld. Yeah, okay, so I've actually seen a side-by-side where the Steam Deck looked blurry as balls compared to... Some people got Pragmata a little early. Yeah. I've seen the side-by-side and the Steam Deck looked like trash. It looked really blurry. Need to grind level up my Pokemon. Okay. Let's see here. Bandel's address book. Old pages are stained with cheese in an unsettling degree. Most of it's Mouseburg, general upper crust. But one name stands out. Betty Doolittle, stand-in assistant. Complete with her home address. Could be worth a visit. Navigate the crime wall to assign clues. Inspect a clue to see a detailed view. We are going to feel like a detective here, like it or not. Interesting. Yeah, the guy's name's Spencer Hill and Bud and Spencer. I don't think I've seen their stuff, but I know they did a lot of teaming up. They call me Trinity. Okay. Stage designer. There's a stage designer who used to run in Bandel's circle. Might know something. We're Charlie Day over here connecting the strings together, guys. Solving leads are crucial to solving cases. It did say PI for hire. It didn't just say mouse, shoot first. You know, it didn't say, it says PI for hire. Once enough clues are assigned to a case, a lead may be discovered. Resolve the lead to figure out where to go next. Okay.
Off to the opera then.
We gotta go see the stage designer. Slick poster proudly displays the Grand Magus, waving a stick presumably in front of a cheering crowd. The name Bandle is highlighted. Clear sign of modesty.
Stick that here.
And can we close that? Okay. Kick. Where is Parappa the Rapper? Kick, punch, it's all in the mind. Why are we not doing that, right? How come Sony's sleeping on him, right? You think PI is the developer's name? Oh shit, I'm breaking windows in my own place. Yeah. Cleaning lady's not gonna like that. Can I? Nope, no squeezing through. Go to the Mouseburg Grand Opera. Hey, you. Broke some windows back there, okay? You gonna take care of that? Alright, so do we have a map? Got my mitts. Now that is a term they would use, right? You're gonna be fighting fists, mitts. There you go. Now, I didn't see a map.
Hey, kiddo.
Oh, hey, Jack. Your engine's humming like a lullaby, and what's with the look, eh? Did you get roped into another case? And tell me.
Not a chance. Well, nothing special anyway. Hey, I'll catch you later, huh? I gotta poke around the opera house.
Oh, fancy. Hey, maybe you could do me a teeny favor? Could you,
Yeah?
Side quest.
take a picture for me? I've never been to the opera, you know. They'd never let a Grace Mousy like me in. But you, with that
Grease
trench
Mousy.
coat and the whole manly mouse man thing going on, I'm sure they'll roll out the red carpet. Just one shot of the audience. It's gotta be crawling with flaming hot celebs. I'd love to see that.
In my line of work, Tammy, it's best to stay out of the spotlight.
Pretty please.
All right. One picture for my favorite engineer. Guess Tammy's little workshop makeover ain't quite finished yet.
Damn, we've run into some bums, don't we? You know you got it pretty bad when you got a hole in the sole of your boot like that, right? Kill the Wabbit is the name of the opera, huh? Whoa! My dude. Is he blind? Ammo store. Mouseburg Herald. Paid trial, huh? Ah, you can buy some baseball cards. These are not cheap, boys. Comic books. Hold on. Let me look at that again. Do the comic books give me abilities, maybe? Pencils and Inks by Mickey. Story. Does that do anything? I don't know. This guy, he looks like he's seen some rough times, though. Little dude. All right, opera. Where you at? Jack's car, depart. Is that going to take me to the opera? Where do you get this kill the Wabbit? Like a Mickey Mouse thing? Like, sounds more Bugs Bunny. Okay, so here we actually have like Whoa, are we driving? I am driving with the car. Totally. Here we go. By actually roaming around and working on the clues, it feels a little LucasArts. You ever see those LucasArts games from like the 90s? Full Throttle with Mark Hamill. You know, point and click adventure type thing almost. There was another one, Grim Fandango, which I meant to getting around playing on Game Pass. Never got around to playing it. They never really got rid of it. I think it's still hanging around on Game Pass. Full Throttle. You might check that out. Full Throttle may have left. I did do that one, but Grim Fandango has super high-res art for its day for like a 1997 game. 97 or 98. And it's like super high-res. So that should look really good, actually. It's an opera sung by Elmer Fudd. Okay. Sounds more like their stuff than, you know, Mickey Mouse so much. All right, let's start the opera.
Me and the Mouseburg Grand Opera. Hate at first sight.
Maybe we'll do the opera and then call it a stream after the opera. You know, I'm not really sure how this is,
Hey, is
set
Roland
up,
working tonight?
chapters.
Roland? Oh, the stage designer. Yeah, he's upstairs, chewing the fat with some extras.
Some of the voices sound more like they're in, you know, 40s. Like the dialogue is not written as 40s, I feel. Seeing a lot of different like NPCs doing a lot of different things. That's nice. What are you doing? with
Say,
your
big
pockets?
guy, any way to get upstairs without rubbing shoulders with the crowd?
Oh, you want to get in? Maybe. If you're ready to cough up 30 clams.
There you go, clams. Use the right lingo. Yeah, I'll give him some clams.
All right, fine. Here you go, sport.
Don't mind if I do. Hop in the trolley, good sir.
The what?
Oh man, we're going for a ride. Right, she wanted a picture of the celebs, right? Hold on a minute. These are these what do we call them? Yahtzees, to try not get in trouble? Are those Yahtzees down there? You see that on their arm? Mouse Yahtzees. Access the backstage, locate ideal photo spot inside. All right, are we gonna? I thought maybe I could sneak up on her.
Why is it always locked doors and ominous moaning?
Dude, the stage manager sounded possessed. Yeah, don't they call them Yahtzees to try not to get censored or banned or something? There's like a thing about that. Boomstick. Okay, so we're going to get a shotgun eventually. In fact, I probably should have a shotgun by now if I have the ammo.
Pretty sure the fire department frowns on stuffing firecrackers into wooden attics.
This looks explodable. Oh shit. Let's hold on to that.
Hey! Give me a hand here, will ya? Yeah, damn. Thanks, pal. This is really... Ow! What the hell
Guess
was
that
that
animation
for?
was too much.
Standard procedure. Little sucker punch before questioning never killed anyone.
What kind of cop are you?
The
A
Teddies?
former one. And a curious one. Word is, you're tight with Steve
What's
Bandle.
Teddies?
I got questions. And you got a favor to repay.
Guess I owe you
Like
that
instead of
much.
Yahtzees.
But not here. Those bastards who locked me up here could come back any second.
You didn't do this to yourself?
What? Hell no. It was them damn extras. Came out of nowhere. Roughed up the performers, swiped their costumes, and dragged me up here.
They say anything suspicious?
I mean, something about preparing for killing Stilton during the intermission and loading a big gun. Must be some lesser-known operettas.
Wait. Stilton? As in Cornelius Stilton, the mayoral candidate Stilton?
I don't know, man. I don't keep up with politics. I just finished a 20-hour calibration on the stage cannon.
You moron. They're no extras, and they ain't prepping for a show. There's Stilton. And there's the big gun. Judging by them bootsteps. So much for staying incognito.
Alright, is this where I can take a picture for that gal? I'm not facing the crowd, so locate ideal photo spot inside the opera. Hope I didn't blow myself up any. Time to pick this with my tail. Let's go. I'm in. Boomstick. Pick it up. Pick it up. Oh, I had to jump on there? Come on now. Kick. Boomstick time. Let's go. Were you guys hiding and shit? What? Damn Yahtzees. Hold on, they gotta have a name here, right? The Moutsies. What are we gonna call them? What do you think they're called here? Look at that cheese. How come I'm not picking up things until I can jump on them? Cheese D keeps forever. Stock up, hit up, and eat one to recover. Okay, so okay. The cheese, which should probably not sit out and needs to be refrigerated, you can just keep that on you. But when you come across the drinks, you drink that right here, right now, Sonny. Don't you think about taking that drink with you. Gosh, that's weird. All right, we've got a few extra things. Healdy. I'm not understanding the joke here with so many things ending with D. I'm not registering that. Healdy, healed? What are we doing with that, right? Okay, so you want me to dynamite that, huh? Kaboom! That looked cool.
The city's buzzing with people. Just not the kind I put on the guest list.
You want them to, cover their crotch if you shot them there, right? You need to have an animation for a crotch shot. Gamers love it, but they don't have the animation. No, not that. Not that. I guess the Y just swaps between the last two things you had. How did that not kill him right away? It does seem that the game pauses for you to select your weapon. I want to see their leader. Oh gosh, there's so going to be a Hitler mouse, isn't there? Was I supposed to blow that up? What do you guys think of the game so far? Oh boy, there's gonna be a lot of dudes jumping out here. I think a lot of you are saying, hey, maybe pick it up, maybe get on sale. It seems like, you know, it could be on Game Pass in a year, maybe. I'm not really too sure how this publisher handles that, if they have a lot of stuff on Game Pass. Got a rifle. Autosave, it looked like. Heaps of ammo. Oh, we have a secret up there. Somewhere. Don't know why, but I just got some Duke Nukem 3D vibes from that activity. Okay. Now everybody shows up. He just disappeared? What the shit? I would think I need to hang on to that TNT, honestly. Might be needing that for some walls.
There you are.
Might have just blown myself. Damn you. Okay, I'm not going out this way. Yeah, blown myself. Yeah, it might have just self-emulated. I don't know. I hit myself with the TNT, perhaps. Alright, game wants me to go up here. And then out. Okay, so it's like, why did that door open so much, you know?
Feeling a little stage fright creeping in.
A little low health, too. Haven't died yet, boys. Can I get through a whole stream without dying? It's been a while, huh? Evercade. I looked that up, and it's not what I thought it was. I thought that I'm getting the EverDrive and the Evercade mixed up. Are they, like, possible same company? I don't know. They don't make an EverDrive for the Neo Geo AES, as best I can tell. Your best effort's going to be a flash cart like Stone Age Gamer has them, and they're like $700. And then you got to upload the ROMs, which I'm hoping one can do with a Mac because I do not have a PC. So even then, I mean, you're looking at like $1,000 to get into the Neo Geo real hardware, fake software, I guess. All right, so we're behind the stage. Pretty cool.
Where the hell did they come from?
Shoot. I mean, I'm kind of invading the stage. I can't really blame these guys. My dude is holding a TNT stick. Shoot.
Ow! There you are. The enemy. It's a trap. Mother me.
Seems like this game is really liberal with the autosaves. They're not related, EverDrive and Evercade, not related. Interesting. I would have thought somebody had cornered the Ever. All right, where? Okay, I've got a little bit of ammo. Guess we're good with TNT. Dude's absolutely holding a stick of dynamite, right? Like... Evercade is Blaze, a British company. You know, so my friend Scarlet Sprites, I don't know if you ever seen his channel. He's big on the Neo Geo. He did say that he ordered the Neo Geo today, but their email doesn't work. Like the support email is non-existent or not set up yet. Raises some flags. But Deep Silver is behind this. Deep Silver's parent company, PlayOn. I trust in that this is going to go pretty well. This is going to be better than like a... Who is it that was doing this? The stuff with Sega producing like bad Genesis minis and things. Until M2 did it with them. There was a bad one. Who was it? It was like Gamescom, Games.com. It might have been Games.com. I'm trying to remember. It was a really unscrupulous lot. Please. I wear the trench coat around here, bud. At Games. Yeah, it's like a terrible name. I was thinking games.com because it sounds like, you know... Yeah, At Games. Are they in business still? I mean, there's always some grandma to trick, right? Luckily, you never see Nintendo slumming it like that, right? Like there isn't like a weird bad official NES mini console floating around to trick grandmas into buying. You never have that problem. The Neo Geo had something called like the Neo Geo. Okay, SNK had something. I think it might have been officially made by SNK too. The Neo Geo X Gold. And it was like a handheld. And you could put it inside the bigger version that acted like the dock. So it looked like you had an AES. And I thought that seems pretty cool. And they were crazy cheap and they had a lot of games on them. And you had like, you know, like a pretty legit looking handheld. DS size, but one screen sort of thing. And they were like $100. And now they go for some money. So maybe those seemed pretty legit. You know, if people want actual money for them now. But yeah, they used to be like offered by Walmart. Like it was available at Walmart. It was real crazy. Maybe I should start throwing TNT at these guys. Wow, this guy teleports. Yeah, he goes into the ground. I see it now. Oh, that's hurting me. What the shit is that? How was I supposed to know that was going to make me take damage? Springy bounce. Okay, we're gonna go up there. Drinks all over the place, man. I had the At Game Sega Genesis handheld. It was bad. I didn't realize they had a handheld. I know they had a lot of like little plug-in things that almost looked like an Elgato. Like they weren't shaped to look like a Genesis at all. You know, it just really lame attempts. Everybody complained about the sound with all of their stuff. Sound being way off, you know. Sound even went out after about 6 months.
Almost
Wow.
there, Jackie.
You guys know I plugged in my Super Nintendo Classic, or Super Nintendo Mini, as it's called in Australia. No issues with it. Hadn't played it in a long time. Plugged it in, what, a few months back? It played pretty okay.
Oh, you gotta be kidding
boy.
me.
Meddling mouse.
Where are you? Razor meeting!
You guys done? I didn't hear no bell. There is like a chime when you're done with the encounter. Body armor. Oh, I froze him. Crack. Dude is not a detective, he's a one-man army. He doesn't have like enough kill lines, you know, like you need a little Duke Nukem. Yeah, I heard that the sound was way off and like speed of games, every like visual colors, all kinds of things. Old rat stuntman.
Ah, namaste, traveler. What brings you to this ancient place of learning? It's a basement under a brand new opera house. Semantics ain't gonna get you across that death
Sounds like
trap,
our voice
Chief.
actor talking to himself,
It's a
doesn't it?
shallow pit full of garbage and... Look, pal, you wanna learn? Or do you wanna stand there flapping your gums? I got deep stuntman thoughts to ponder. Yeah, all right. Enlighten me, maestro. Now, listen closely. This here's an ancient technique passed down by a legendary stunt guru back in New Rotterdam. Changed my life. Cost me 3 ribs, but changed my life. Here's the deal. When you jump, just act like you didn't. Clear your mind. No thoughts, no fear, no gravity. Then, when you forget you're midair, jump again. Works like a charm. Gotta be the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Nah, that's dumb work, Chief. The great wheel of infinite cheddar. You just gotta believe. Now get out there and defy physics. No need to thank me. All right, sure, why not? Certainly trusted worse advice.
Stuntman gave me a double jump. Yep. Paper Banjo, are you familiar with the Nomad? Sega Nomad. I remember seeing that advertised and how quickly it plummeted in price. Looked really appealing, actually. I didn't have a Genesis. I had a Game Gear. In '95, that Nomad came out. It's like a big, thick Game Gear, but it played Genesis games. Up, and crap. Okay. Whoa. All right, so you can mantle a little bit, I guess. Really could use some basic Meiser bullets. The Nomad seemed really cool, but I guess it tore through batteries with reckless abandon. Flashlight. Aha. Oh, come on. Never had one, but I thought about getting one years ago. See, I wouldn't get one, you know, until I saw them on like fire sale, Toys R Us ads. And that was in the 90s anyhow, you know, like maybe 96 they were going through them. Like 96 was probably also when you could get a Virtual Boy for like crazy cheap.
Back on track, now with new tricks. All right, let's shut this thing down and make it nice and useless.
But I need to get a picture of the crowd. Ah, there
Jack
they are.
Pepper saves the day. Somehow starts an actor's strike.
Defeat the prima donna. Fat lady sings, huh? First boss encounter. She no match for my circle strafe. Oh boy, watch out. But when am I going to get a picture? I'm not going to do this girl's side quest. Almost out. I don't have the ammo for this. Game, I need you to give me some ammo. Oh boy, I'm on fire. Ten rounds. Alright, we're just gonna have to do this with our fists.
Well, at least Stone did get blown to Kingdom Come.
Locate the ideal spot. Hold on, can I... Why was there clues? What was that? Am I getting a smoke inhalation problem? What's happening here? Anna, hey, I'm low on ammo. We're playing Mouse for Hire. Mouse PI for Hire.
Crap.
I'm a big mouse.
I don't have any gun. Game suddenly gave me no ammo. Anna may have shown up and seen me die first. I have not died yet. It hasn't happened.
Well, at least the framing's solid, all things considered. Let's get that picture for Tam.
This is not going to be the picture she wants. How do I swap? Oh, shoot. I hit up. And that was the cheese. Get the picture. Object of interest. Okay, now to let me take the picture. She said flaming hot celebrities, right? There we go.
Well, hope she likes it.
Side jobs. Bring Tammy a hot audience photo. Return the picture to Tammy, huh? We'll have to see what she says about that before we wrap the stream. Do we have some bullets? Not really.
Hot,
Alright, well-
hot, 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 hot. Oh.
It's a trap! I will find you!
Come on, try not to die. Should have not ate that cheese. I didn't realize there's some stuff nearby for me. Alright, there's something for us. I figured they'd want us jumping up there. Oh, please, game. Oh, come on.
Almost there.
There you are! It's a trap!
Ah, the building's on fire. I still have time to pick this, right? What? Too long? What happened? It just stuck. It wouldn't let me progress. I don't know. Very, very weird. And then it let me do it after I hit undo. I don't get it. So Anna, this is a new game. It seems pretty easy. I'm playing on the normal difficulty and it's pretty easy.
So close and yet no cheese stick. A
New
better
game,
end for a
mouse
private di-
PI
Leave
for
the
hire.
drama for the pros, eh? Just give me a second. There we go.
Thanks, pal. I almost got roasted back there.
It comes with the territory. You step on stage, you get roasted. Anyway, you saved my skin back there from those extras, so
The whole game's black and
promo.
white.
Told
Even
you
the
they weren't
intro
extras.
with the
These were
logos.
real bad guys with real bad intentions. Now about Bandle.
Look, Detective, I'd love to help, but I don't know much. We mostly just knock back cold ones downtown. Besides, it's not like he hasn't gone off the grid before.
Not like this. Not mid-performance. Steve doesn't just vanish. He orchestrates it, turns it into a spectacle. This is different.
So is Steve the
Known him
Grand
a long
Grand
time.
Magus?
We went through
This,
hell together.
magician?
Back in the old world.
Wade. Damn! You're the Jack Pepper? The trench sweeper? The...
Jack Pepper.
I'm
you
touched,
can call me Pepper
but let's
Jack.
not do the highlight reel now, okay? Look, you don't know where he is, fine. But you gotta know something. Where he goes, what he's into lately.
Well...
Why'd he saw that
he's been
lady in
keeping to
half?
himself mostly. Doubt he's ever brought anyone home from Tinsel's. But when he's had a few cold fondues, he gets into some real fringe esoteric crap. Even mentioned having a lab under his mansion, sworn to secrecy on it.
Secret lab, huh? Sounds like a long shot, but... You know where that mansion is?
Sorry, Detective, but he's been worryingly private. Selective about who gets close.
Yeah, figures. Thanks for the intel, stage designer.
Yeah, good luck. And
You have a name, stage
bring Steve
designer?
back.
I had my next stop lined up, but not a clue where it was.
I'm sensing achievement. Have we gotten an achievement yet? That's kind of wild, isn't it? No achievements. What am I doing wrong? I'm playing. You got heading into 2.5 hours. No achievement here. Show some culture, Jack. Bring me a photo of a steaming hot audience crowd. Get back in my car. I wonder if there's a chase sequence. Surely there's a chase mission type thing, right? Well, look at that. Why does the game want me to go that way? And then I saw footprints up here too. Something's going on. It's indicating something. I don't have a gun out or anything. I can't do it. Don't think I can crawl in there. Must have been something I missed, some secret. Cool looking car though, right? Little coupe. I mean, this has 34 achievements, and I've shot things, I've blown things up, I punched things in the dick. I'm about to complete a chapter, or really a second chapter, I guess, and yet nothing has popped. Right?
She's crazy. Must be some upper thing.
Alright, so that's locked now. Heading back home. We spin around a little bit. PI office. So, you do have a little bit
Haven't
of...
seen Steve in ages. No idea where he's been
detective
living these
feel.
days. Best I
'Cause
just
you-
start
'cause of the-
laying down the clues.
It's not entirely free roam, but you can make some choices about what to do next. You have a clue board, and everybody's a mouse. All right, so I'm going to give you this picture.
So? Did you get me a really glamorous opera pic?
Yeah. Just as the whole place went up in flames.
What?
Yeah, well, there was this assassination attempt, and, well, anyway, here. Should be enough to draw your own conclusions.
Huh. It looks,
What? Underwhelming? Boring? Out of place?
Not
Welcome
what
to
she was
haute
thinking.
culture.
No, it's just, that's not what I... Ugh, never mind. Thanks.
Oh,
Jeff.
it says here
You're,
Anna
as
resubbed.
always,
I
the
didn't
best.
see the cat
Yeah,
come
well,
up,
always happy to disappoint, kiddo.
but it shows there.
How come you always got time to hang out?
Something about her alleyway. She's rebuilding. Tammy's rings. Tammy's bearings. All right, so am I going to just follow her over there? Different gal, huh? Makeover requires makeover done. So she's going to maybe make some gadgets, huh? This is an indie game, right? It's $30. But it seems to be kind of involved, you know, relative. This guy, poor guy over here, this drunk. Actually, worse than having a hole in your boot like that is when your toes creep out of your boot. Now that's life goals right there. To just, you know, walk down the street with a bottle and a paper bag with your toes sticking out of your boot. Goals. Is this what you'd call like a AA game, maybe? Hey, I found something that's not a mouse. There's my car. Access backstage, pin your opera clues. Didn't we access backstage?
Extra, extra! Read all about it!
Time for a new party. Ooh. It's the Yahtzees, boys. Let's read about these guys. One of the recent Mouseburg Herald issues. This one has a prominent piece about a new political party formed in response to what the critics call the meager and the meek politics of ones like Cornelis Stilton and his party colleagues. The new group, called Big Mouse Party, endorses, though not exclusively, mice who are big and strong. Just as the name implies, BMP is rapidly gaining popularity, especially among younger citizens of Mouseburg.
Cheesy mysteries rule the headlines these days.
Well, this must have had a thick-ass budget. There was another indie game I came across a couple weeks ago that looks like a 90s Nicktoons. It looks like Ren and Stimpy. Like, it was wild. And I think like most of their stuff went into animation. The animation was pretty extensive. So, here's my place. We gotta head up here, pin the stuff. Why does it say access backstage? I'm pretty sure we did that. Maybe this is glitched. We'll make a new save just in case there. All right, go to our vision board. Secret lab assassination attempt. Somewhere under the mansion. Under the mansion. Under the mansion. Steve Bandel isn't just a magician. He has a secret lab tucked somewhere under his mansion.
And give the car a proper wash. I'll be here for a bit.
Corny? What's he doing here?
Apparently someone wants Cornelis Stitten gone. Permanently. Not the Hitler type look I was expecting.
Yeah, I don't know.
So it probably wants me to head to this mansion next. Talk to Stilton. Gumshoe in the opera. So we're still on the same chapter? Seems a little weird, doesn't it? Yo, you know this guy Stilton. Oh, he's right here? Well, that's convenient.
Jack! Good to see you, buddy.
Hold on, guys. The stream. Plugged it back in. I'm sensing that something about this game, when you swap to some of the certain menus, seems to not get along with the Elgato. Expect maybe an update. Maybe something is happening where it's changing the baseline frame rate. I don't, because it seems like some of these menus are causing the thing to freeze up, doesn't it?
Gone. Not just any magician either. The magician. Steve Bandel.
What? Steve's gone?
Like a fart in the wind. And now I'm
So is this
stuck
the guy
following
behind
a
the
trail of
Yahtzees,
stale
the
blue
BMP?
cheese crumbs.
Most interesting. So, what did you find?
Not much so far. Just running down places he might have slipped off to. You got any ideas?
Oh, I know Steve's hangouts are all right.
Of course you do.
Better yet, I think I know just the one you're after. He did some soul searching at that mansion on the outskirts of Mouseburg. The address here.
Why, Cornelius, you just made my job a whole lot easier.
Well, you did save my life after all, right?
Yeah, more than once.
Okay. Now it says Bandel's Laboratory, but we're not getting an achievement of any kind. No, the Elgato, there were some games that I was having trouble with. I don't think it froze for the duration of Resident Evil Requiem. I don't think I had any issue with that. You gonna sell me a Tommy gun? Meiser ammo? I could definitely use some, to be honest. Right, I bought 28 rounds. Anything else? I don't know what these newspapers are going to do for me. This is a baseball mini game, but kind of want that Tommy gun, buddy. What else has he got up there? Tommy gun would be fun. I think I see a rocket launcher. Okay, let's look at something else here. What the hell are the achievements? Wrapped up the missing magician case. Find keys in the... Oh! There's multiple... Should we finish this case tonight or try to? So there's multiple cases. I thought you would just have a case and that would be the game. You think I should give this a shot? All right. To the mansion. Maybe it's only one more chapter. I don't know. Head to Bandle's secret lab. Still haven't died yet. And I bought some ammo. Man, he wasn't kidding. Outskirts of town. With an outhouse. I think they quit making the Elgato I use, by the way. It's the HD60X. It does 4K at 60. Let's see, is there a way to go up? Roadhouse. Is there going to be a blonde chick that dances on the table? Is there going to be like a bunch of chicken wire surrounding the band? Oh, I didn't realize I could drive through that. Another roadhouse? I'm curious about the roadhouse. You guys got some clues for me? He says ammo store, not so much guns and ammo, does he? So I guess you could just kind of stop at a roadhouse if you... Carry on your business. Now, you have to play some baseball game. Maybe I'll figure that out later. Get some better cards. Babe 2 Pig in the City is a masterpiece of a film. I didn't hear anything good about the second one. I heard a lot of people really like the original. Never seen either. By the way, Chucky Finster, the girl who voices Chucky from Rugrats, was the voice of Babe, and she died. Bandle's lab. So this must be his mansion, and this is the secret lab that is disguised to look like an outhouse. I might actually have to spend.
All right.
Get that other Elgato.
The entrance should be around here somewhere.
4K, whatever they call it. Even though this one does 4K, it's kind of like it's not going to do any better. But this one's having some struggles. This game, though, it's not like it doesn't seem to happen often with the Switch. In fact, maybe it's never happened with the Switch, but it's happening here. Kind of odd. And again, I did add like a whole bunch of weird elements to my stream overlay. Surely that can't be helping.
Where the hell did those lunatics crawl out from?
That must be the way in. It's a moose. Finally, non-mice. I need to upgrade this micer gun, man. Do more damage. Gene Siskel doesn't know shit. Gene Siskel was like so wildly, his takes, man, just like all over the place. He was talking about like Alien, saying, well, if you strip away this and this, and it's really a haunted house movie. And it's like, look, are these elements in the movie or not?
That's a
If you take
low-hanging
this
one.
and this and this away, then it's really just like, that's not the movie anymore. You're removing elements that were in it. That's no way to make any kind of criticism. The elevator in the outhouse, of course, that old trick. Much preferred Roger Ebert.
Holy flush.
But as I tell people, film criticism died with Roger Ebert.
Stevie boy, what exactly were you up to?
I wanted to test the sound there. Sometimes this thing gets weird sound. Thought maybe plugging it back in might have messed something up. We need another LA Noire type. I've never played that. You know what? I think my library has it. Isn't that a really rather graphic game? You're gonna have like a lot of naked bodies there. Probably not suitable for streaming. That was like the first game that was really up its own butt about its super realistic facial expressions. But I hear that it didn't really translate to gameplay. I don't understand why we don't have a next-gen patch for Red Dead Redemption 2 as some kind of holdover as everybody waits. Waits on GTA.
The song was... The song will stop. No silence. Only joy.
Uh-oh, he's got some kind of shield.
No silence. Only joy.
I don't know if how this hitbox works though.
Follow the white cable, Jack.
Shall I probably do? Am I full? Can I grab that? Cole Smithy, the half-brother of Chris Chan, gave Toy Story 3 a bad review just because it got perfect reviews. Oof. I liked Toy Story 3, but maybe not as much as other people. I never saw 4. I've heard that 4 gets like a feminist bent to it.
No, the Discord.
All right, what's with the moose? Saving a clip. Think I should go in there, huh? Well, I already jumped down, but I guess I could get back up there. I have a double jump. Maybe. Ah, it's locked, huh? Okay. Yeah, what's the consensus on Toy Story 5? Like, I mean, the thing that bothered me with 3 was it seemed like Buzz was really in the back seat. Buzz was something of like the co-lead in the original. And then they just decided, no, we're not doing that anymore. It's like this is a Tom Hanks franchise. I've never seen 2. I've seen parts of it on TV, you know, probably around Christmas time. But boy, did it look old. Like the original, you know, the humans look demented, right? But you could see some of the lower textures occurring in Toy Story 2 yet. And that one was in 99. 3, I'm assuming, like, you know, like all the newer, in the last 20 years, all those CGI movies probably all look alike. They've kind of tapped out what they can do with the stuff. And then, of course, they want to aim for the Pixar look. You get, like, hyper-realistic food, but the characters look weird. I think the last Pixar movie I saw was the one where... Oh, the guy was upset that he didn't get to be a famous jazz player and he died, and his soul had to go hang out with, like, Tina Fey or something like that, or Amy Poehler. No, it couldn't have been Amy Poehler. Maybe it's Tina Fey. I think it might have been called Soul. Yeah, I think that was it. That was the last one I saw. I saw that on Disney Plus when Disney Plus was cheap. Well, look at you. Is Babe streaming anywhere?
What?
Oh no. Okay, hold on. You guys want to play dirty?
Fire. It burns out.
Oh shit, how did I catch fire? What the heck? Maybe I can get this octopus out of here. Soul was alright. I mean, before Soul, I think the one serious bomb and critical dud they had was The Good Dinosaur. And now, Pixar is just like any other studio, you know, like duds half the time, right? Where's the game want me to go? Just this way, huh? What is that? Devarnisher? I've got a ray gun?
Let's dip.
Babe 2 is underrated. It's effective because it makes him hungry. What, for bacon? I actually bought a bunch of bacon today, guys. I bought 4 packages of Oscar Mayer's Center Cut. I can't forgive myself. Just can't. My mind keeps drifting back to Betty. Enough to make me shelve my work on the unknown. I shouldn't be reading this in Jack Pepper's voice, but whatever. Bringing her back. It wouldn't be some parlor trick in the memory lane, no. Can't turn back the river. Can't unring a bell. Still, if I had a chance, I'd ask her one question. The only one that ever counted. The rest smeared with fondue. Yeah, forced out John Lasseter. Shoot, that was a Me Too casualty, wasn't it? Hashtag, oh, you guys want to use Me Too? Yeah, well, we want to co-op Me Too. We're going to say hashtag time's up. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. The research pact. By the letter of the here pact, a contract binding 2 parties, the scientists and the musicians. Huh. Looks like the scientist drew up the contract, I'm assuming. Brings the funds, and judging by the clip promissory note, it's a boatload, huh?
Huh. Steve worked with scientists. Old world scientists, no less. That could come in handy.
What is this? Oh, Lord, I melted them. All right. Got to keep in mind you get 20 for one of these drinks. Well, maybe I don't need to waste this. Looks like you actually have a ton of... If you think about that weapon wheel, there's actually a ton of weapons.
The walls sing to me.
Damn it. Guys are popping out everywhere.
The walls sing to me.
What's John Lasseter? Did they bring him back? Didn't somebody get brought back? I thought. I'm not talking about the CEO that just left again, but I thought maybe a studio brought someone like that was canceled, like uncanceled them. Can't remember. What are we gonna do with this octopus? Who even is considered the good animation studio right now? I guess Illumination for they're bringing in money with the Mario and the Minions, so it's got to be it, right? Peppered. I'm in heat, said somebody. It's a bit aggressive. Did John start his own studio? I don't think so. I don't think that happened. I don't think that anybody came out of that making their own thing, you know? I can't recall. You take a bite, they feel the burn. Use it. So, there's gonna be a pepper. There it is.
Oh, don't tell me I gotta get that running again.
Oh, I hear them. Damn it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, there's the pepper. Take. What do I do with that? I guess everything I shoot catches fire? I guess so, huh? I see there's so much time with the pepper. I see it. Ashes to you. I want to see Illumination's other stuff because their work on Mario. Well, I'm not really sure what all they do. Hell, do you remember DreamWorks was huge? And then it just kind of like went away. It's for a while there, it seemed like every other like big movie was DreamWorks. And I just don't even know what happened there. It's like Steven Spielberg just kind of put his foot off the gas pedal, and then they just quit. Maybe they had like a few misses and then couldn't get financing for other things. I don't know. Actually, did John Lasseter, did he do... It was one of the big producer guys that launched the micro streaming platform, and it went under like just before the lockdowns, which probably would have actually been the good time to launch it. You remember? It was called something like Minute because everything was like a minute long. Or bytes or something. Like everything was like every video was like an 8-minute byte. Because some idiot funded some research study that said that most people watch a video for 8 minutes. So they decided, well, let's make videos that are only 8 minutes long. And then when people have a byte, they can get these bite-sized videos.
What the absolute?
What are we looking at here?
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare to be annihilated.
I think we got a boss fight.
What sort of devil's trickery is this?
Exterminate.
Oh shit. May have to jump.
Nope, don't want any of that, not even one iota.
Oh shit, me.
Exterminate.
Okay, maybe time for the TNT. Oh no, you guys missed it. My first death. Now I got a boss fight. There was a boss fight.
Exterminate.
Robot Betty. I just opened this door and this lady wants to do this. I don't know if maybe I need to just jump some of this or what. But she roughed me up pretty good.
Nope, don't want any of that, not even one iota.
Exterminate.
Oh boy, that's really effing me up, man. I don't feel like I can duck reliably here. Damn you. Alright, how do I avoid this? Oh, jeez. Ah. Hold on, I gotta kind of lock in here. This gal's actually giving me a run for my money. Hit the armor, something. Mind you, this is a game where you can't see your feet. Finish dying, lady. She was one and I was plastering her. Yeah, it looked pretty graphic too. Why are people nostalgic for Blockbuster and renting movies? That shit sucked. I think they just... Hell, you know the resolution was bad. You didn't rent any 4K. I never rented no Blu-ray. DVDs were scratched to shit. A lot of DVDs didn't even get authored right. I tried to buy the Thin Red Line at a Target. And it wouldn't play. Came back, swapped it for another one, still wouldn't play. I had Ocean's 11 would start weird, like after the first scene on DVD. Like DVDs started in weird places. There was something fun about the commitment to watching something. Damn it, if you rented that, you're gonna watch it. Now you kind of breeze past stuff based on what the poster looks like, you know? Oh, something didn't blow up within the first 5 minutes? Why am I still watching this? It's kind of the train of thought, I guess.
Nope, don't want any of that. Not even one iota.
How do I avoid this? It's too hard to hit her with the TNT. Damn, I'm all far. Can I? Okay, I can hide from that. Got it. Okay, clearly I need to hide. Yeah, brand new DVDs had issues. There was a lot of issues with you could never tell what you're gonna get for DVD. I haven't had any problems with Blu-rays or 4Ks that I purchased, but DVDs, I owned about 100 DVDs, and quite a few of them would have problems. My Fast and Furious didn't play right. Ocean's 11 didn't play right. I told you I had to return Thin Red Line twice. There was a set of DVDs of Back to the Future that were 4x3, even though they said they were supposed to be widescreen. All kinds of dumb shit would happen. Now, no one ever bought a VHS or rented a VHS and then it couldn't play it, you know, unless it was demagnetized, I guess. Didn't really run into that kind of issue. Alright. Now I can probably just ride her down. Didn't realize I had those walls there to help me. Or partitions. I've got her this time. Oh shoot. I hit up. No, the format DVD came out in like 97. I didn't have a DVD player till 2000 with the purchase of my PlayStation 2. And even then, movies I was running into were made in around 2001 that had problems. Then, of course, they'd get scratched and you just kind of like ignored it. You rent Planet of the Apes with Mark Wahlberg and just kind of ignore that there's a little skip and things like that would happen. DVDs were not good. 480p, nothing looked particularly good. Trust me. But there is a weird thing about DVDs. Everything was digitally remastered for the first time. Now, there seems to be two trains of thought in how to do a 4K disc. Let's do a film transfer, or let's restore it. And then a lot of the purists get all upset when things are restored.
Nope, don't want any of that, not even one iota.
So you kind of end up with two trains of thought there for how to best preserve the movie. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Where are we going?
Mozzarella on a stick.
It's like a screw you, you're coming with me type move at the end there, man. That was rough. How is that not an achievement? Wow. You get away with that by a hair. No, there really wasn't an HD VHS thing. There was some way to get HD on tape at probably 720p. No one did it. Smaller countries would have a video on CD thing for a little bit, but the US never really got into it. Where's this guy's voice coming from? Here, I need to stock up.
Master, would you kindly...
Oh. What on earth?
Master!
You gotta have a cage like that in your dungeon or whatever. Yeah, I mean, like, that thing has a self-destruct last move with one place for you to hide. And if you don't get there quick enough, you die, is pretty much what I learned. Died twice with the thing, one hit.
Hello, dear sir.
Keep women in the cage.
Master.
I'm not your master.
Everyone's someone's master.
Okay.
Who are you? Tell me about the lab, death and robots. Ever thought about a total makeover?
By the way, I know a great surgeon. Dr. Boden Wazuka is,
Don't go down that road, sir. That would be far, far too much for them to handle.
Them?
Them.
Which them?
Them.
we doing a
I
pronoun
swear,
joke?
I'm gonna punch him at some point.
You're still saying that out loud, Master.
Oh, right. Pretend I didn't. So who the hell are you?
I'm Igor.
Igor. Not Igor?
Igor.
No, Igor.
What a joke.
Why so many R's?
It's harder to pronounce, as the classics would say.
These references are gonna get old real fast.
Oh, they must endure. There's plenty more where that came from.
I can only imagine. Now seriously, who are you?
I'm the caretaker, Master. Or, well, I was. My former master's gone, so now it's just me.
Gone? Like, gone?
Oh, no. Just he's not here. Makes the lab a tad lonely. Apart from the crazy cultists, or the robo-assistants, or that eerie, creeping sense of foreshadowing that somewhere along the way your cheese brain's gonna get fried. Oh, Master.
What? That a premonition?
Oh, don't mind me, Master. Just rambling, babbling. Do your thing. Maybe sweep the floors while you're at it.
I am sweeping here.
That's not quite what I had in mind.
Tell me about the lab.
You got any pointers? Suggestions? This lab's got crazy written all over it.
Oh, it's milk
Crazy
toast
with a
compared to
capital
the
C.
labs in the old world.
Believe me, I know. You're from the old world?
In a way, but Master Bandel took me in and taught me a thing or two. Gave me a job, too, so here I am. He's been away lately, though, probably on some business trip.
Yeah, you can say that again. So what's with the robot?
Well, the word robot itself comes from a famous play by...
Spare me an etymology lesson. I need facts, Igor.
No, Master. It's Igor.
That's what
Hilarious.
I said.
No, you said Igor. But it's Igor.
Oh, for the love of... What's with the robot, babe?
Oh, that's the Master's former assistant, Betty.
Betty? Isn't Betty Lynch?
Not
720p
in the
does not
flesh,
look okay
of
on
course,
4K
Master.
screen.
Flesh is weak. But the Master was quite devastated when his assistant left him. And then,
1080p is kind of like
died. So we
suitable,
started building something to remind him of
I
her.
guess.
Now that's creepy.
You don't know the lengths and depths of one's sorrow, Master. Don't judge.
Well,
I mean,
yeah,
I sit pretty close to
guess.
the TV, though.
Still, this one seemed unfinished. Deadly, but unfinished. So, what I'm asking is there a fully built version out there?
Probably. Deeper in the lab, there should be an update, so to speak.
Great. Just great. So, I'll be going, Igor. I gotta...
Do visit more often, Master. We can hang out anytime you want.
Oh, I'm sure we'll get along just splendidly.
Although, with your retro tink, maybe 720p does look doable, scaled. I'm not sure. I could tell you that native, it doesn't look so great on a 4K TV. I wouldn't mind if just, you know, if every game on the Switch 2 was really like 1440p, but at least 60 FPS, like that would be fine. Really. But you do run across some that will give you like 4K and 60, surprisingly. Unfortunately, it seems like all the third-party stuff, it's like, here's your 30 FPS. Okay, fine, we'll give you 40. Didn't think he spotted me. Crank the projector's power. You're saying you play Switch 1 version of like Breath of the Wild and it works pretty well? I'm not so sure about that, Ryler. If you had the bigger your screen, the more resolution you're going to need. So if you had a 100-inch TV, you might be able to spot the difference between 4K and 8K. I'm playing on a 55-inch, and I'm about 6 feet away from it. I can spot the difference between 4K and 1440 and all that. But if you were like a reasonable distance away, you probably need like a 70-inch TV for 4K to make much sense.
Okay, that definitely did something.
I don't know if we'll ever get to 8K. It's just such a resource suck, you know, and then have to come up with some new standards. We do have the possibility to get 4K over the air for free now. That could really throw a wrench in the streaming mafia, you know? There is a new generation of antenna signals that your local news people may have to like opt into. Oh, come on, your door blocked that. I mean, why would they opt into this? I don't know, but if they get more viewers with 4K and you're paying through the nose and not getting 4K on Netflix and stuff, I mean, there's possibilities this could work out. I think my local CBS affiliate has been talking about this 4K stream stuff, and some of the newer TVs do have a built-in tuner. My gaming TV here doesn't, but I've got a Sony TV that does in the living room that is supposed to have the tuner built in. I want to see if I can not climb that. Nope. You gotta climb. You know, it's also amazing that I could buy like a DVD in 2001 and I sure wasn't watching it in 2011. Now I only started buying a bunch of Blu-rays in the last 3 years, mostly anime. But well, I say that. Yeah, I have some 4K movies, but you know, I could put in a Blu-ray that was over 10 years old. Cowboy Bebop, got that like Christmas 2014. And that's like as good as the picture you're getting until they actually decide to make a 4K version. But even then, what are they going to do? Just upscale? I mean, I'm pretty sure that on the back of the 2014 Cowboy Bebop Blu-ray set, it says 4K scan. It either says 4K scan or high definition scan. It might have said 4K at the time, maybe. But you would get that on a lot of Blu-rays. 4K scan, not really presented in 4K. So you have to be like careful with what you get there. But I wasn't keen to watch a DVD that was 10 years old. There are a few movies that are stuck on DVD or VHS that I would really like to see get like the 4K treatment. Just skip Blu-ray altogether. Just go to the UHD, HD disc, whatever. Airborne from 1993. Debut movie, arguably, of Jack Black and Seth Green. I think they had some other stuff in 93 also. It's only on VHS and DVD. Used to play all the time on basic cable. Had really cool 90s cinematography and editing, colors and everything. It was like the inline skating movie. Can't stream it. You can buy VHS for $100 on eBay maybe. And that's about all you can do. It is like in purgatory there. I would like to see somebody like Shout Factory get a hold of that, but you know, that's kind of the way it goes. 2060 is probably as good as we'll get for the regular people. If you have, nobody watched my Avatar Fire and Ash video, but I watched that on Dolby Cinema. Dolby Cinema uses 2 lasers. So it's like 2 4K lasers giving you the 3D effect with the regular 3D glasses as we all have now. They're passive. They're not like with shutters in them, right? But boy, did that look better than the digital IMAX that I experienced for Avatar Way of Water. That was overblown up. Weird, you know, dome projection, not particularly crisp. You know, that digital IMAX is 1 projector. It's not nearly as bright. You need 2 projectors to get the 3D brightness up to compensate for the eyewear. And you know, a lot of people get tricked into watching digital IMAX. My city, Wichita, has it may still be the world's biggest digital IMAX theater, which you don't want. If you're going to have a screen as big as this one that they have, you should be showing the actual IMAX, and instead it's digital IMAX. And I swear I've seen a couple of movies there, and they look so pixelated, like screen door effect at a digital IMAX showing of like Mission Impossible 4, Ghost Protocol, right? Looked so chunky with like visible pixels. And that was what people were paying like $30 to see. Real rip. And what do you know? This thing crashed again. Luckily, it happened while I wasn't doing anything. Shame of it is, it seems like the only way I can fix that is to plug it and unplug it and plug it back in, which ain't that bad. You know, it's just unfortunate that this is kind of happening. Ren and Stimpy VHS are definitive versions of the show, but there's not an entire series of VHS, really. Still need to watch the Star Wars prequels in 4K. I bet they look amazing. No, they won't. You can't watch them in 4K. You might be able to watch episode 1 in 4K. 2 was, I think, mastered in 1080p. Episode 2 cannot exist in 4K. You'll have to work your RetroTink upscaler. And the effects are not mastered real high on stuff. Even like an older movie, whenever they have a fancy transition between scenes, you will see degradation in the quality of the film. It'll look almost like, hey, did this just turn into like a VHS camcorder? Oh, that's because they're going to do a wipe. Like things like that will happen. I've noticed that in my 4K, my otherwise really great looking transfer of The Road Warrior, aka Mad Max 2.
Well, it's working. Whatever
I suppose he's using his tail to crack these safes, these locks. Comic book. The nerve to die here. Can you imagine? What a filthy... What? He whined about it, a drunk shrew. He whined about a drunk shrew spilling string cheese hooch all over the carpets. But one thing he said piqued my interest. Not just one. I'd stomach one filthy shrew, but he had a buddy. Barely made it to the lift, and the smell. Should I even bother reading these? It's like I need to piece these together. Doesn't even make sense. Saw Chainsaw Man in 4D cinema theater. If it was pretty. Oh, was that a rumble seat type thing? D box. Is that what a 4D is? Or is it? Or do the chairs not rumble, but rather? You know, let's do. Maybe they don't rumble, but maybe they shift from side to side. I remember your review of Wednesday season 2. You said Netflix video quality is terrible. I might have actually been mistaken there. It may not have been so much that the video quality was bad, so much as it was. I couldn't tell. I couldn't. You know, you kind of have to piece the narrative together. It looks to me what actually happened was they were using a de-aging blur on the actresses, on the girl that got all gaunt and the old broad that plays her mom. I think that's what happened, and it made the video quality look bad. In truth, Netflix's 4K does look better than a lot of them. I think you're getting a much lower bitrate 4K out of Paramount Plus, but they do offer more older movies in alleged 4K. But even their newer stuff, you can see a lot of the compression artifacts. Seat moves, water sprays, wind blew. Oh, I hadn't heard about that. That sounds like some shit out of the 50s where people tried doing stuff like that.
Another one?
Oh,
Please tell me they didn't go for the rule of 3.
No mirrors, no fires, no
So we're gonna have 3 of these broads to deal with. Oh shit. It's offering TNT, but if we're being real here, can't hit her with TNT. It doesn't like explode up. I gotta be like a certain space. Alright, this is chewing her up. Oh, she's getting lighter as she sheds pieces. I need to avoid those. Music reminds me of when you have the bomb in Battletoads. I do need to try Battletoads stream at some point. Oh, you guys. Already? How often is this dying? Did you even see me start the boss fight? So there's another robot chick here to deal with. Okay, so I guess the sound's okay. But I'm gonna handle her. She doesn't seem to be much of a threat. Just gotta watch out for these mines.
Mine's already gone, sweetheart.
All right. Oh, that was bad. Maybe I don't need to use that yet. Ah, heck with this bed. Oh, Pepper. Pepper's pretty strong. I don't know. Is it going to be worth it to get a new Elgato? Is it the Elgato that's causing the problem? I am running a really high CPU here on OBS. It's saying 16%. Normally, it's 17 right now. Normally, it's lower than that. I know that's not real high, but comparatively... I mean, it may have something to do with it. I don't know. But we've been using the steampunk look for a little bit, and things haven't been doing that. Hell, it even caught... The thing crashed while I was over on the chat screen once. What, 30 minutes ago?
Hell of a mess, Steve.
Now that's 3D right there. Not good. GTA 4 maxed out. I wouldn't know how that would look. I never thought it was particularly good looking on the Xbox 360. I don't know. I guess on PC with there might be some hacks and things to make things even more extreme. I don't know. Now I gotta like constantly look down at my screen to see if it's gonna die. I really wanted to push that lever, I guess.
Now, is this one of those moments in life when my endless plumbing repairs actually pay off?
Some kind of clue that way. Oh, somebody wants to fight. Yeah, that one definitely had muted colors about it. It came in kind of soft and stuff. Hell, it probably ran at 30 FPS. I mean, I saw what they kind of did with making an HD version of San Andreas. But I mean, I didn't think 4 ever got that treatment. What do they want me to do here?
Now, why do I get the feeling I'm just doing Igor's chores?
You gotta shoot him in the head. I almost think that the black and white filter is
This looks
putting
like
more
the final
stress on
stretch
my
of that damn lab.
CPU
There's
than
gotta
if
be
it
some
was in
evidence
color,
here.
as crazy as that is. Putting all this stuff in a black and white filter seems to have really kicked up the CPU usage. But no dropped frames, running at 60 FPS. So, I don't know. Calm it. Alright, somebody else has got to be around here. Oh, jeez. Wow. What did he hit me with? Push it. No entry yet, and here we go.
Now this, even for Steve, this is crazy.
$18.5 on the CPU. What is causing that? I think I still have a lot of CPU left to work with. Secret. You only get one crack at these. Schematics. My favorite type of scheme. All right, are you the guy we're looking for?
I jinxed it, didn't I? That's on me.
The complete Betty? Oh, this is gonna be bad.
By order of Steve Burnell, no one can get through the gate.
Yeah, well, the only degree I got is a pedigree in shootouts.
I don't have a ton of ammo, do I? She's gonna be full of surprises. Oh boy, look at this. good opportunity to hit her with this. Or I thought. Give me a barrier to hide behind. We're only one spot to hide. Okay, shoddy. She trying to hit me with her butt there? Come on, where's the health? No, you don't want the gamma ray. Okay, maybe I've got her with this. Got her. I was just behind the thing too.
Steve,
Give
when
me an
I find you,
achievement.
we're gonna have a long talk about your life choices.
I thought a retro tank was crazy expensive. Are you talking about the right thing here? I thought retro tank stuff was pretty high. Not $100. ODVGBSC. Here, I'll screenshot. Well, we got through a boss fight without the screen freezing. Press button.
I ain't the one paying the power bill.
Find and collect any leads. Coast Guard arrival card. Z scientists. An average dockside arrival card dated 3 years back. Signed by the Coast Guard and someone by the name Von Harzer. Mentions a huge submarine.
Huh. Coast Guard papers. Arrivals signed by a
Yeah,
Von
Retro
Harzer.
Tank 4K
Name
800.
doesn't
That's
ring a
what,
bell. Time to find out why.
So the evil magician and the evil scientist are working together. Thought maybe that brightness right there indicated something I needed to get. Leave the lab. All right, we'll wrap the stream when we get out of here. Quit-O-Phone. Back to the... Oh, it's made it that simple, huh? No daring escape. Here we go. Can we go faster? Doesn't seem like it. What is going on with some of these places? Chained up.
Guess and I owe Wanda a little update. Lucky
An
her.
achievement. Two of them, huh? Kill 3 enemies with 1 shot? Stuff popping late? What's going on here? Xenoblade CX must look insane now with the retro tink. Now that it's 60 FPS. Never thought of this, huh?
What now?
Does it real? It doesn't really make it 60 FPS though. You can't do that. Like, you can adjust things on my TV to make some games that didn't run 60 FPS do 60, but there will be like a lag issue with it.
Mind if I borrow a minute, sport? There's another issue I wanted to talk to you about. See, these shoes.
Ah, hell, Cornelius, not you too.
It's not like that, Jack. I'm simply concerned for our little brothers. I see there's been some weird
disagreements
Discord?
Between them and mice?
No,
Discord.
Disinfectants? No way. They finally came up with something better than Spike D's stuff.
disappearances, Jack.
Ah.
They're in real danger. See, the shrews were always a thorn in the side of, you know.
The uptight and wealthy?
Just so. Anyway, a little bird told me that the shrews are disappearing faster than a shelled trench. I also heard that the police might be involved.
Shelled trench?
No one
like
knows
World
what to
War
make of
One
it.
type talk?
But maybe someone should. Someone with a penchant for solving mysteries.
So, this is my cue to go and dig a little.
See, that's what I like about you, Jack. You always know when to make your move.
It's probably nothing, but might check out Clergy Row. See if the air is thicker than usual.
Go to our crime wall and we'll wrap this up. An average dockside thing. Vermaza mentions a huge submarine. We going to a submarine?
Unravel, schmunravel.
The deal. Man, if you did not find the collectibles in the stage, I wonder if it'd even let you progress. You know, these sort of things, that is. Cultists. So, wait a minute. They're mice that wear antlers? They weren't moose, huh? Strange type sniffing about Steve's lab. Robes, symbols, vacant stares. Cultists, maybe. Question is, what do they want? How'd they get here? Robo Betty. Turns out Steve was crazier than grape jelly on a Kazu Maruzzo platter. Built a robotic version of his late assistant, Betty. Cold metal, cold memories.
See...
Why does it just say confirm? Should be just close. So that's the crime wall. Next we'll talk to Wanda, I guess. Where is she? Vandal's laboratory, talk to Wanda. We gotta talk to Wanda to finish the lab? What achievements did we get? Kill 5 in 10 seconds. Kill 3 with 1 shot. So if I talk to Wanda, will that wrap up the chapter thing here?
Well, don't leave me hanging, Jack. Did you see the secret lab? I got notes to take, so chop chop.
Then hold on to your tights, Wanda, because that place was nuts. Robots, experiments, stuff I don't even have names for. How the hell did Steve afford all that?
Oh, money, Jack.
Stuff
the guy
I don't
was
even have
filthy
names
rich.
for.
Now tell me, did you find him? His body?
No body, but he did try to, recreate Betty Lynch.
The dead starlet? She used to be a stage girl before Tinsel Bros snapped her up, right? Wait. What do you mean, recreate?
Tinsel
Guess
Bros,
an
like
accident hit
Warner
him harder than
Brothers.
anyone knew. Hard enough to make himself a robotic replacement.
That's... ew.
That is ooh. Calling it creepy is like saying Waller boys are just kinda into blue cheese.
Deep issues aside, got any real leads on Bandle? Come on, Jack, spill it.
Well, this might be bigger than we first thought. I found traces of Steve's dealings with, a technophile group, I think. A bunch of weirdo mad scientist types.
Did you interrogate any of them?
They were long gone, but they did leave a trail of cheese crumbs, and what they were working on was out of this world.
Ugh, please. Sounds like more Bandle smoke and mirrors shrew crap.
No, this was something else. Eerie. Tail stiffening. Kind of stuff that makes my fur stand on end.
Well, if it rattled you, maybe there's something to it. So, what's the plan now?
Not sure yet. I need to think. Rethink even. Go over all the clues I've got. Maybe poke around elsewhere. I'll keep in touch, all right?
Oh, you will. I'll see to that.
Oh, we still haven't really solved the case, I guess, because we didn't find the guy. Thrushpelt's still here. I was curious. Okay, well, we're gonna wrap things up. Just save real quick. I think what I might try next stream, not that we really need the flame here with all the effects going on, but if we turn the flame off, it is rather dark, but does that look okay? That should make things a little easier on the CPU. We'll see if that causes things to not crash next time. And whatever. Let me look here. Yeah, it actually kind of looks kind of cool because you got a lot of black there, but you still have... I don't know. That cooled things off on the CPU just a little bit. You beat Bloodlust. Oh, what is Bloodlust? Okay. Did you tell me about Bloodlust or Bloodlust? I know that doesn't mean anything to you, but no, it's insane achievement. What had Bloodlust? I'm trying to remember here. Are you talking, was that an achievement in Requiem? In Resident Evil Requiem? I have 15 plus hours in that game, so it's very hard. What game? What game is it? Okay, anyways, yeah, we did just save, right? Just to be sure. And quit the main menu here. That might be copyrighted right there. Geometry Dash, okay. Hey, I'm curious here. If we go to settings, we go to audio, toggle the license music, apply. That didn't really change anything there. So I'm wondering if we ran across any of this license music stuff. Pragmata might be skipping, might not. If it's available at Target, my local Target on Xbox, I'll pick it up because I need to spend $100 to make $20, kind of a thing. But I have $20 to put towards it. Otherwise, I'd rather play it on Xbox. It's going to look better on Xbox, but it also comes out Friday. And I don't know if people have reviews for it yet. Hades 2 also just came to Game Pass. Let's see, are people saying anything about this? Probably not, because it's not out for them to say anything here. It is nice that people can kind of actually review stuff in the Xbox store. Oh, shoot. Wanted to look at one other thing. What are people saying about Hades 2 being on Xbox now? It's been here for a couple days. Where is it? $23.99. Or you can get it physical on Switch 2 for $50. This guy again. Why the 1 star? Somebody's hitting it with the 1 stars. Okay. So far this game's kind of exceeded my expectations. For whatever reason, I was expecting something more linear and not feeling like a mystery. And then as soon as it kind of came up with like your board and mysteries, I thought you'd have one mystery, but it sounds like you have a few you have to deal with. You have to piece together. Fair bit ambitious title. The combat could maybe be better, but we'll see how things go along. It looks like I still have a lot of weapons to get. It did seem really easy until I came across that Betty robot. She was a bit of a handful. But it looks like you guys are kind of enjoying this. Yeah, Thrush Pelt's going to bed. I'm going to turn in here also. And maybe tomorrow I'll look and see if I can find a fedora to complete the ensemble or something thereabouts. Yeah, let's stick with this one. You made it this far, wait until marriage counseling.